Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 2 of the Texans Probe Draft Stream. Today, we're back with Drew. Obviously, very exciting day. Personally, my favorite day of the draft. Love day
Same here.
Texans are currently slated to pick 3 times today. Could be 4, could be 2. You never know with Nick Caserio, so he's obviously going to move around, and we'll see.
Yeah.
Currently slated to pick 6 in the second round. Obviously, added Kalen Rutledge yesterday. Very excited about that. Drew, obviously, we're going to get into a mock draft here, but how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I feel almost kind of bad yesterday. I didn't really react as excited as I am today because we got Big Red. I think Big Red is a player that, like I said a little bit yesterday, doesn't really matter what pick you got him at. I think, frankly, if you got Big Red at pick 15, you're probably still excited because of how good of a fit he is for this football team. We talked a little bit yesterday about how he doesn't have to start right away at right guard or left guard, but he could start at center. And if he starts at center, he's still probably going to be a very dynamic run blocker that is extremely urgent from gap to gap, gets downhill with relative ease, and he's always going to have that power with him. And so he was the player that made the most sense for the Houston Texans at the end of the day, because another thing we talked about in the past is how the Texans will always kind of rotate their interior defensive linemen no matter what. Do they want a star there? Probably not. Don't ever really want to have a star at that position, but they do want to have a physical offensive line, and Big Red, Keelan Rutledge, does exactly that. So I love the pick. Again, I hadn't really been watching too much film on players like him this year because of my new job and stuff like that. But from what I did do and the research I did find and all the film that I watched after the fact, it was a phenomenal pick. And now it puts the Texans in a spot where maybe we'll get a skill position player. Maybe we'll get the future at linebacker. Maybe they will get something that has a skill set at the defensive line position for them to do today.
Yep, I agree. I think defensive tackle is a spot where, you got 5 teams in front of you. There's probably 2 guys that I would say that you get 38 you would be willing to take. Lee Hunter might be a guy that, okay, if you slide down the board a little bit, maybe Lee Hunter you take in the 40s if you're able to move down. But Kristen Miller and Caden McDonald are 2 guys that I have heard that the Texans like. And I think if they were there at 38, definitely would be considered. You could also look at defensive end in this spot. I think, adding a third defensive end, which Houston doesn't really have right now, looking towards the future as well at that spot. So I like that idea. Obviously, we'll get into a mock draft here, kind of see what we're thinking. We can go ahead and actually get that started right now. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's something the Texans are probably thinking about right now is if they're going to trade up to get a specific defensive lineman early on, because I think we maybe saw a tweet earlier today that said, well, Caden McDonald might not make it past the Raiders at 36.
Yeah.
That could tempt them to trade up to 35. As we see on the board here, Bills don't necessarily need an interior defensive lineman in terms of their needs. So they can trade for 35 and probably not really give up too much, and which is a nice thing to have if you really want to get a specific player like Caden McDonald. Obviously, big-time run stuffer, not the pass rusher, but what should we do here, Jacob? Should we make a little trade or should we stake at 38?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with making a trade. Do you want to see who gets to 35, like you said, with Buffalo?
Yeah, if we can do that, we can go. Yeah, let's go slow and see what Buffalo can do.
So 5 is DJ Parker in Arizona at 34. Denzel Boston. So I mean, both of the guys still on the board. You could wait it out and just see if because Buffalo doesn't.
Wait it out. Yeah, and honestly, you wait it out because I think I did a mock draft this morning, and I think I took Caden McDonald. Or sorry,
and really both of these teams could be guys that are teams that could take defensive tackle.
Absolutely.
So if you want, you could say, boom, maybe we give up probably not 141, and then maybe something like that.
Can't really see what picks we're giving up on because of the face.
Oh, here, let me move that around. Actually, forgot about that. Let me get rid of this. Or let me switch that. All right, that should be good for while we're doing the mock draft. A little smaller, but
that works.
Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. And now you could sit here, kind of do something maybe like this, where you give up 106, you move back to, 134, move back a couple spots later in day. And then now you're sitting here, Caden McDonald and Kristen Miller on the board.
All right.
I would say if they were to have both options, they'd probably go with Caden McDonald.
They would probably go with Caden McDonald. Yeah.
So I think we go with him at 36.
Yeah.
Now I'll speed up the board.
Anyway, sorry I missed that. What did we give up for pick 36?
It was I swapped 106 and moved back to 134. You could have given up a little bit more.
That's great, because if you look at the cluster, that's 23 picks, 22 picks, and then it's 42 picks difference. Like, that's an okay difference to have between one multitude of picks, and 134, 141's in the same cluster too. So you kind of like that.
Yep. And there are a couple players on the board that I really like. I like Akis. I like Bernard. I like Orange, although you're not getting a defensive tackle again. Connor Liu, although I don't think I like Dennis Sutton as well. Max Clare is a good option. Yeah, Claire's kind of a guy that I think Houston's going to try to target today, if I had to guess. I also think this is a trade back spot. If you wanted to go maybe add another pick, if you wanted to move down, go pick up another.
I do, because I love like I said, cluster of
so you
players.
Could do something kind of like this.
10 players that we would take and just
add maybe like something like that, where you add a couple of just
might as well do it, because that's a very Houston Texan-y thing to do there. If we had
so obviously, two guys that you like go off the board. Now you could just take Max Clare if you wanted to, add your tight end, and you have more draft capital to move up and down the board. I think that makes sense. Clare,
I think, and then maybe we'll try to trade 141 away for like 170 and some things, and just try to get a good balance of pick, because it feels like the Texans do a good job of making sure they have not necessarily a pick in each round, but a pick in the spots that they need.
Mm-hmm. And now, so you're sitting here. I like some of the DB depth. Jalen Kilgore makes sense here. I know he's visited with the Texans.
Yeah.
If they wanted to go with some DB depth, I don't necessarily think they're going to go offensive line again on day 2.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Edge rusher is an option. I mean, really, I think DB makes sense here. Kilgore could give you an option, and the nickel can play some safety. I think he adds more depth, and then had a 30 visit, so I think we can.
There you go. That. Yeah, actually, might as well do that, because they're bound to have a player that had a 30 visits.
And I actually kind of like maybe trying to move up here into the 4th.
I agree.
Kind of going something like this for Arizona, where maybe you go. It's kind of a lot to move up, but.
Maybe we try for like 115.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, like you should be able to get that
119, something like that.
Yeah,
so you go.
That's so much easier. Oh, so much easier. Like
and even if you're Cassera, you could throw 2.
That's true. You could easily put probably just.
I'll do that to make it a little bit more realistic. And there's some options here that I like. I think linebacker is an option at some point, so I don't know who's left from that room. I like Elam's score a lot.
So the funny story about that is, I knew that you had talked about it a little bit before. I did the mock this morning, but before I made the pick in the mock, I watched about 30 run defense snaps, and I was like, whoa! I was like kind of blown away a little bit, because he's a little bit smaller, but he's very compact, and he's still strong, and he's so quick, and he has range too, like impressively very fluid range to the sideline for a smaller guy. And I was like, this is a Houston Texan, like kind of giving Henry To'oTo'o vibes off a little bit, and I think he makes a lot of sense.
Yep, perfect. So then you add – so now they've taken, 6 players? Yeah. So you're going to take 8 players, which for me is kind of what they usually try to do. They try to take around
it would never be more.
So that makes sense. So now, you're sitting here, you could look at – there's really not a lot that you need. I mean, receiver, if you wanted to add receiver depth, maybe running back depth as well. I don't know who's left in that room. Claiborne. We've drafted Claiborne multiple times.
I know.
Caleb Black was a visit.
You can always look at like a speed guy at receiver. I know obviously they have Jalen Noel, but
I know they did visit with Caleb Douglas, the Texas Tech receivers. Could be an option here.
Maybe try to even wait to 243 if we can.
Yeah, I'm thinking we wait maybe to 243 and try to get Tyron Montgomery if he's available.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, try to get a little lucky there. Yeah.
So I would say probably running back. I mean, Claiborne or Randall or Black all make sense, I think. My favorite out of the 3 is Claiborne.
He's always going to be my favorite, because he's so different from both Woody Marks and David Montgomery that it would literally be like the ideal 3rd running back. I feel like Black is a little similar to Woody, and Randall's a little similar to David Montgomery, and so that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. And so now we're waiting for 243, just kind of seeing who goes off at receiver.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, look at who at 1 pick in front of us. But there are options.
That's okay. I actually hilariously like the back end of the wide receiver options, and you can get your speed guys, and get some playmaker.
That's
And,
like LSU's whole receiver
Rivers.
rooms in this.
I don't know if Barryon Brown truly drops that far, but
yeah,
I think that he's pretty talented, and Aaron Anderson.
I know they visited with Noah Thomas at his pro day, I want to say. So maybe
is Noah Thomas is the very big one.
Yes, from A&M last year.
I remember him.
He was bad at Georgia, though.
He was at the Shrine Bowl, and he was just like the most massive, like zero body fat guy. He's huge.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go hit with him.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, big receiver.
And let's see if we get one of these right. Let's just get
one.
We'll see. Of these right.
Yeah. I don't care about what pick it is. I just want to get the
I don't care about the pick. I think that now I do think a trade up for Caden McDonald is very possible, but I also think another team trading up for Caden McDonald is also.
Oh, absolutely.
He's got to be coveted by some teams at this point, but we did some players that came on visits, and I think Elarms makes a ton of sense.
I would agree.
A ton of sense to be a linebacker for the Texans.
Let me go back to the draft tracker. Oh, I forgot. I always hide all the other details, so I got to unhide it, and then go click our second round. There we go. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
And I'm gonna rehide it because it looks dumb with all of it. It looks way better without it.
Yeah.
There we go. That looks good. Okay. Perfect. Let's go. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this up. I'm going to post our mock draft.
There we go. I was going to say, if we had any comments at this time, this would be a great time for us to look at it. Otherwise, we just talk about potential plays at 38 here.
Yeah, we can go through kind of a list of guys that I think are a possibility.
Yeah. If you have the list of guys we visited with too, we can also.
I do. I can actually pull that up. I will
we'll
get that pulled up.
Quick.
Let me figure it out. Okay.
I do think it was interesting that they used one in Kilgore because that's more of like you would tend to think that a player like that, you just kind of watch the film and be like, okay, if we feel like doing it at some point in the draft, we'll take him. But to bring him in for an entire visit has to tell you that they really do kind of like the guy, and it's very interesting because they added, Jalen Smith and Jalen Reed just last season. Now, could they still add more depth to the safety room, nickel room? Absolutely. That's a position that you want to have depth at.
Absolutely. Okay, just posted that mock. And then, we got Steve in the back. Let me go ahead. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there we go, Alex. There we go. And then I will, I'm not going to move the screen from the tracker because I don't want to have to redo everything.
Yeah,
I'll just read out the guys
that
have not been picked yet that we visited with.
Sounds
good. So we kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find the 30 visits. Obviously, there are unreported 30 visits and other visits that matter as well. Obviously, they said Rutledge, didn't have a 30 visit. So there's some guys you just have conviction about that you don't even need to do a 30 visit with.
Absolutely. Like they did not do one with Rutledge, correct?
They did not. They said they basically
so they didn't meet with him at the combine, right?
They visited with him at the Shrine Bowl, I want to say, or one of the bowls.
Yeah. I think it was like the Senior Bowl or something. Yeah.
So remaining guys the Texans visited with Chase Pasantis, Emmanuel Pregnon, and Connor Liu and then Trey Zune as well. So those four from the lineman group. Defensive line, pretty much all the guys that they visited with outside of Malachi Lawrence are still available. So you got Caden McDonald, Tyler Onyedim, Kristen Miller, Dominique Orange, and Zion Young are all still available.
Yeah, that feels like the 38th pick right there. Well, you just named off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Orange and Onyedim are probably later options And then the other 3 are guys that I would think at 38 would make sense.
Yeah.
No doubt. And then the DBs they visited with, Jalen Kilgore, Keontae Scott, Charles Demings, AJ Halsey, and Colton Hood. So Colton Hood is still available as well, who was a guy that could have gone in the first round at the corner spot. So if they do want to go corner, which
could
be
they like him. Well, he's not even the one who had the injury problem, so that's kind of irrelevant. So
and then really the only other guy I would say would be an option day 2 out of the guys they visited with would be Max Clare. The other guys are probably day 3 guys. Outside of, I guess, Denzel Boston as well. Denzel Boston is still available and could be an option at 38 if they want to go that route.
Very interesting that they visited with them.
Yep.
Very similar, playmaking receiver, taller guy to the guys we have in the room.
And then if you want to look at other guys that have visited that maybe could be options, I'm trying to find maybe some of these defensive tackles or something. Lee Hunter had a formal visit at the combine, so he could be an option. Let's go with a corner spot. I think they did visit. D'Angelo Pons had a Zoom visit. I know that.
Okay.
So he could be an option if they want to go that route. I think that's pretty much it for the corner spot. Chandler Rivers, the Duke corner, had an informal visit at the combine, but I don't think he's necessarily a guy that I would say is someone I would really consider at 38. I think that's later. CJ Allen is an option. I do forget about him. He had a formal combine visit and a virtual meeting. So he is a guy that they could take at 38.
Ooh, yeah, that seems like a big possibility.
Jalen Goldday had a formal visit, day two kind of guy. The rest of the guys for the linebacker room are later options, I would assume.
I do like Goldday. Always kind of liked him. Would be kind of a different linebacker for the Texans to have, but would be a nice change of everything.
I would, so looking at the other options, I really don't see most of the other options being guys that you would take at this spot. Tight end, like I said, outside of Claire. Unless you really like Raridon. Raridon could be an option. Raridon, Bruce, and a couple other guys could be options on day 2. I just don't think at 38. I think that's a little high.
No, never. No way. Yeah.
That's pretty much all the visits that I would say would make sense. I get, like you said, Akis had a pro day visit, who I like.
Okay.
And then Dennis Sutton had an informal at the combine, who I also like. So those are other options as well.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know how much I think Zion Young is an option. More, I think the character stuff was more what the visit was about personally. Although I would have no problem with him at 38. Don't get me wrong about that.
Me too. Yeah.
So obviously we'll see. There's really not a lot of, just basing it off the visits, there's not many options that they could take at that spot that would be bad. There are some that, I would prefer over others, obviously, but mainly good options.
Agreed.
At that spot.
And they're in a spot where they could really trade back to about 50 if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wouldn't hate that because they did kind of, unfortunately, give away a 5th-round pick to move up 2 spots. People are going to complain about that. And they give up positioning in the 3rd round as well. So totally understand it. Look, the 49ers may have been after Rutledge, and apparently the Titans were after Rutledge, confirmed.
Yes.
Damn near confirmed.
Confirmed by Aaron Wilson. So
yeah, grain of salt here. Grain of salt. But if it's true, great trade up. Do whatever it takes to get him.
Oh, now, yeah, absolutely.
You're in a great spot to then trade back and still be perfectly fine knowing, you got the player you want with your first pick. You don't really care necessarily who it is with your 2nd pick of the draft when you have such a great cluster of them for the next 40 picks.
Yeah.
You might have 3 picks in a span of 40 picks.
Yeah. And I mean, I think someone tweeted it. I forget who it was. I saw someone post it, but with Rutledge and the trade up, you're looking at the board and how it fell. He was the only guy I think that left on the board that really could compete to play early because of the fact that he can play center. Obviously, I think long term he's probably. My guess is long term he's the left guard. That's my prediction.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he plays left guard long term. But if he's just flat out better than Jake Andrews and Evan Brown at center in camp, there's no reason he can't play center this season. Yeah. And if he's good at center, then just keep him at center. He provides options, and I have very little concern that he's not going to be a good player. Right? Like we talk about the Pro Bowls and All Pros. I don't know if he'll get there. That's hard to project. but he's got a high floor because of the run blocking, the motor that he plays with. He's not going to be a bust. I would be shocked if we looked up in 3 years and Rutledge is a total disaster, unless injuries or something derail him, which you can't predict.
Yeah.
So obviously very excited about Rutledge. I mean,
yeah,
there's a lot. I mean, and at the end of the day, nobody looks up and cares where or what you gave up for a guy if he's good. Nobody cares. The Texans gave up. I mentioned it last night. The Texans gave up 2 seconds for Nico Collins to move up, or they gave up an extra third to move up for 15 spots to go get Nico Collins. And at the time, it's like, what are we doing? That's horrible value. But you look up, and Nico Collins is a 2-time Pro Bowler, one of the most efficient receivers in the NFL, and nobody cares. Nobody knows what they gave up for Nico Collins.
Do not. Didn't even remember it. Literally, did not even remember it.
So, at the end of the day, if you want to critique Nick Caserio about the trade-up value, I understand it because that's one of the things that I think he is a little weaker on compared to some other things. Obviously, really good drafter, but he is willing to give up a lot to go get his guy. Yeah. But if the guys are good, who cares? I mean, that's really what it is.
And that's an underrated trait of a general manager because you don't realize that your general manager may have actually wanted to draft somebody else, but he did not. Yeah. He did not make a trade to go get that player. Nick Caserio and everyone in the building in the Houston Texans organization make sure they actually get the player that they want. And that's actually far more important than salary cap, draft picks, other things like that. That it's way more important to get the player that you want. And if you want to be a general manager in the future, if you're a young guy out there that loves football, you should write that down. You should never be shy of getting the player that you think is best for the team.
Absolutely. Totally agree with that. By the way, just saw on my phone, I am going to just look at the picks for today. I'm not going to have – once the Texans, we won't spoil the Texans pick, but outside of those, I just want to see what the board looks like, just so we know. The Niners are
picking. We definitely want to know. It's going to go quick, too, so we definitely want to know what the board looks like. Yeah.
The Niners are picking, so we're aware. They're not trading out of this spot. They're obviously fielding calls, but they probably have someone they like. We'll see who it ends up being.
They definitely have someone on their mind because they've traded back twice, and they're ready to get going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got the NFL Network stream pulled up. I'll go ahead and I'll put the audio on just so we can have some of this.
Yeah.
I don't know how that sounds. Does this sound okay? Oh, wait.
Sounds okay.
Okay. I just want it in the background just so we can have it going. But
All
right. And then obviously Rockets are on later, so I'll probably pull that up as well once we get.
I saw later. Kevin Durant was out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't really care about I'm just watching because I'm a fan. Yeah. I don't really care at this point.
Rockets aren't looking so good. The Knicks kind of suck, so it's not looking good for the boys.
Nope. Atlanta Hawks fans are pretty happy right now. And
I'm sure. It's very thrilling.
If you're a Timberwolves fan.
Yeah. Surprise wins. So.
Pittsburgh, I got to say, I talked about this with you, I think, in a couple Pittsburgh's an awesome city. I'm glad it's there because that city is really, really cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Houston will never be a great event for this, but Pittsburgh will always be a great football city.
The Houston fans would show up at 7:45. It'd be like 15 picks in, and people would finally start getting there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how the Houston fans are.
Yeah.
Couple of other storylines that I really want to watch today. I'm really, really intrigued to see where Gerard McCoy ends up. That's one that I want to see who takes that risk on him. I mean, he's
hopefully
such a talented player. there you go. They pick right in front of Houston, so go ahead and take a guy that I don't want.
Yeah, no, I mean the fact that they really need talent at the cornerback position, and I mean the Raiders could do it too. Obviously, they're right there.
Yeah,
they definitely need a corner. But it's scary to pick a play. I mean, also Colton Hood is available too, so definitely gonna go soon.
And we didn't even talk about this last night, but it was kind of interesting to see when we were talking about the fit with Falk in D'Amico's defense. He goes to a defense that runs almost the same defense with Robert Saleh. So
I mean that means he definitely would have been a very likely heavy favorite to go at 38 if he was available. But it makes sense a lot for him to go to a 4-3 defense where he can attack.
Yep. All right, we got Cal in here now.
Yo.
All right, Cal. Who do we want at 38?
Right,
I guess no one.
Does that mean trade?
Yeah. So, okay, we've discussed all the options. We're fine with whatever, basically.
Because even honestly, I know Claire compared to consensus board would be considered a reach. I have no issue with Max Claire at 38.
We need to turn on some Max Claire tape while we just chat here, then, so I don't get
the
too upset.
The thing that I like about Max Claire is the fact that he showed he can play different roles. Because at Purdue he was more of an inline blocker, weighed less, but he was more of. Flip that. I messed that up. He weighed less at Purdue and was more of a receiver.
Yeah.
And then goes to Ohio State, where he was more of a blocker. He was physical and ran, kind of the basic flat routes, that kind of stuff. So you really have versatility there. He's pretty easily my tight end too. I don't really think there's a guy. I don't hate Oscar Delp or anything. He's okay. He's solid. But I would prefer what's his name? Claire. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just watching his tape now. He's pretty smooth, but he also seems to have pretty quick feet, good linear speed, good body control at the catch point. And like you said, he does have blocking experience. And so we talked about, drafting players at certain picks, the number pick. That's a great point that it probably doesn't matter if you actually get him at pick 38 when you're still going to address other needs later in the draft. So it doesn't really matter where you pick Max Claire. I think he's very clearly a athletic tight end with blocking value that can go in the second or third round, and it should not matter where you pick him.
Yep. Hey, the good news about Kevin Durant being out, we got Reed Shepard starting today, so like that.
Good opportunity for the kid.
Big Reed Shepard fan.
Me too. I remember watching just a random game, and he went off for like 4 threes in a row. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go.
So I'm trying to think of what the Niners will do here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little interesting. I would think. I mean, defensive tackle was definitely an option earlier, but they have Osa now, who I do like Osa. I mean, the funny thing with them is it's almost at the point where like they could do anything because of the injuries. They like have had so many injuries at so many spots. They just go get whoever you like and just maybe edge rusher.
Yeah, I think I would take Basantis and just kind of be comfortable with it. Just having like a locked up starter for the future in his own running scheme, I think makes a lot of sense. But not necessarily a high upside player, but be comfortable.
Yeah, I like Chase Basantis as well. Good player. I would have had no issue with the Texans taking him. So.
Yeah.
And I also think we didn't really talk about him, and I tweeted it today. I think we did talk about him a little bit. Jeremy Bernard, the Alabama receiver, I really like him. And I'm not even someone that really wants Houston to take a receiver, but the fact that he's such a good blocker and really can do some things after the catch, he really is something the Texans just don't have. And so to me, that would be valuable. I would like that. I just refreshed the draft thing.
Sounds kind of like a lighter on his feet Robert Woods, if you will.
Yes. Robert Woods, I've seen people compare him to Emeka Ibuka a little bit, which is someone the Texans really liked last offseason.
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised. If he's to pick at 38 at the end of the day,
it could make a lot of sense. Obviously, we want other guys to play too, and we don't think they necessarily need a receiver. But like you said, he does fit, and that's okay.
Yeah. And at some point, I do think receiver is going to become a need in the future because, you just don't have a lot of depth at that position that's going to be there long term because guys like Xavier Hutchinson, Tank Dell are free agents next offseason. And then the Nico Collins contract thing is also going to be something that, maybe comes up, hopefully gets extended, but, could come up at certain points. So you never really know with that and how that situation is going to go. But I do like Denzel Boston. And I think Denzel Boston, is a guy that – or not Denzel Boston, the other Bernard. I think he makes sense because of just the way that he can fit and he's really the type of slot that Nick Caley would like in his offense.
Hello.
Agreed.
Good, Cal.
Christian Miller.
Christian Miller is who he wants. There we go.
Or C.J. Allen, one or two.
Or C.J. Allen.
I'd have to trust. I trust D'Amico with C.J. Allen. I mean, he's a very, very good athlete. So, didn't think his tape was like incredible, but
no, maybe not necessarily second round tape. But in this draft, when
you
get a lot of mixed reviews on
I think my draft stream is like literally in line with the in line with the tracker. Kind of fun.
Nice. We like that. All right. Yeah, you're right. The Niners stuck with it. And
are we looking at picks or are we waiting for the screen?
Yes, we are looking at picks outside of the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's find this out.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Damn, at 33, Deshaun Stribling?
They took Stripling. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's
wow. Now, I do kind of like Deshaun Stribling.
That actually kind of explains why they traded down so many times.
Yeah.
If they really like Stripling that much, you could have gotten him later.
Right.
So.
They had to like him because he's not the consensus wide receiver, whatever, at this point.
I like that for Houston. That's good for Houston, though. Keep
That's
pushing
awesome
these other guys
because
down the board.
You could probably trade back from 38 if teams keep doing things like that where they just get their guy. And so it's a good spot. Very interesting pick. They kind of need that, though. They kind of needed a bigger body receiver that can stride it out. So obviously Denzel Boston was available. So
Yes.
different scouting reviews. It happens.
Do I still sound far away or no?
Well, what did you say?
I said, do I still sound far away?
No, you sound fine.
Oh,
okay. It sounds fine to me.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Just wait.
Bet.
They got a punter announced in the pick?
They got. No, I thought it was like Kyle Juszczyk for a second. It was just Andy Lee, the old punter.
I think it's because he's from Pittsburgh. He went to Pitt.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
They're still booing his ass though. So I don't think
I don't think they know.
I don't think they know he's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I don't think they know.
I have no idea. Poor guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, they went
Stribling.
Stribling.
He had, I mean, I will say his playoffs were pretty awesome, and later in the season,
Yeah.
early in the season, he was rough. Like they're really betting on upside with him, but he's a good player. He'll be a good
Definitely
player.
betting on upside.
I wonder if my guy Will Lee is going to get into day two.
A lot of different day two options at corner. So
Yeah.
Will Leaf just feels like a Flores corner to me from what I watched.
That would make sense. Grant Cohn is not going to be happy.
Did they re-sign Jawan or extend him?
No,
No.
he's still a free agent, and they're going to try. They're probably going to trade Ayuk. So Cardinals
this makes a lot of sense. That's kind of like a little Jawan Jennings.
Basantis is guard 3. Makes sense. I like that for Arizona.
It's a
They took Basantis. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that
Good
makes
pick.
sense. Yeah,
I like him. Good player.
Yeah.
So now you're 3 picks away, and both defensive tackles are still there.
yeah. I honestly find it hard to believe they'll stick at this point.
Buffalo
Buffalo
and the Raiders both need interior defensive line.
And the Giants.
If you're the Bills, do you not take Denzel Boston here or one of the receivers? I mean,
I'm thinking Caden McDonald if I'm them and not even thinking twice.
I mean, they do have Ed Oliver though.
Yeah, they were just so porous against the run last year.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. I mean, but I do wonder at that point, is it almost a linebacker thing when you look at C.J. Allen?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I mean, C.J. Allen got the athlete, can go sideline to sideline. That's an option as well.
Right.
Did they trade out?
Buffalo's still there.
No,
right now.
like out of the first round.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they haven't picked yet. I actually like the Niners receiving core is very interesting now. They have a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Christian Kirk, Mike Evans, Pearsall, and Stripling are probably your guys. And Demarcus Robinson's in that room too. So they got a lot of options now.
I kind of like that. Maybe I kind of forgot they had Mike Evans and didn't maybe need to go receiver, but still long term, that's pretty cool.
Like I was saying with the Niners, the thing for them is at this point you got to just take who you like because they've had so many injuries, so many slots, and Evans and Kirk. I mean, you can't rely on those guys to stay healthy at this point. So,
no. Now they actually have depth and don't have to ever worry about it. So.
Like Basantis, good player. Basantis is a young player too.
Yeah, he is a younger player.
I actually, it's funny because Austin Ford, like he does some dumb things. Overall, I actually think he's a decent GM. He's made a lot of picks that I like. They just haven't really developed as well as you would like. Like I remember they took BJ Ojolari, and I was over the moon about him.
I love BJ Ojolari. I think I gave him like a first-round grade.
And then they took Nolan last year. Walter Nolan is going to be a beast.
Yeah,
he had some character stuff, didn't he?
He did.
Nolan, yeah. Nolan's a very, very good player. And then obviously Will Johnson last year.
Oh, love Will Johnson. Oh my God, I forgot he was even on the Cardinals.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I like a lot of the things that they've done. It's just bizarre to me that they continue to try to ignore the top end talent. Like I say, they did take Jeremiah Love, but they always seem to try to move back when they need firepower on their roster more than anything.
I know.
It's a little weird to me.
It's a shame.
So the Bills haven't added. Oh, they need defensive end too. They lost Bosa and Epinesa.
Mm-hmm.
Did Zion Young go? Sorry, I might have missed that.
No, he's still there.
That's the guy I kept talking about yesterday.
They could go Zion or Akis.
Yeah.
The Illinois guy.
Make a lot of sense.
As well.
Edge, just the pure positional value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like we said, CJ Allen too. So
yeah, I Boston, any of those guys.
You could also go Jacob Rodriguez here. I know that they had liked him at linebacker, and he's a downhill guy, so you could do that.
Pregnon makes sense with losing what's his face, Edwards,
TJ Parker.
Oh, they did take TJ Parker. There you go.
They did. Okay, I like that from the board as well.
He was on the board. Yeah.
So that is great news.
Surely Vegas is going McDonald or Miller.
Did any of y'all watch Grayson Halton? I know he lit up all the advanced metrics and everything, but
I didn't like
what college?
Oklahoma defensive tackle.
I've never heard of him.
He's like I guess the comp is he's like the what was his face last year? The Tennessee tackle that the Chiefs took. They can only rush the passer and do nothing else.
Oh my God. Jacob liked that guy. I remember what was his name?
What was his name?
I can't remember what his name was, but yeah, he was a pure pass rusher.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. He had some crazy moves too.
Yes.
I gotta look up who this was because he was awesome.
That's so funny. I rember talking about that guy.
That's a weird poll, but that's...
I don't even know if he did anything this season, but still.
We moved up.
Yes,
Omar Norman Lott. Yes.
Texans moved up.
Oh, it's McDonald. It's McDonald or Miller. Don't spoil it, but it's got to be McDonald or Miller.
You're just guessing, though. You're guessing.
I guess. God, Casario can't help himself, dude.
38 and 91 for 36 and 117.
Casario can't help himself.
That's good. I'll take that. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Let's go. Board is looking good.
What was the trade? What was the trade package? Sorry, I had to step out.
38 and 91 for 36 and 117.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's a better trade than the one yesterday.
For sure. That's not bad value at all.
It's got to be defensive tackle, man.
Yeah, I would think McDonald or Miller.
Yeah, when we talked about how the Giants totally won defensive tackle too, so.
And Landry Locker will justify this by saying we took McDonald at 28 and Miller at 38 or whatever.
I'll be back after the pick.
Okay, yeah. I'm not getting spoiled, so I'm watching the broadcast.
So am I. They're still showing it on TJ Parker on my screen.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm no idea.
And I'm not looking at the chat here either. So if somebody decides to pull a fast one,
I am not. I will actually not look at the chat.
Anyways, we'll probably take either defensive tackle. If I had to guess, it became McDonald because
the
first round value that he had, top 30 visit.
Makes a lot of sense.
Christian Miller. It makes.
I have heard that they do like Miller a lot though. So
and that's fine. Yeah, and I love the upside because I don't love players that are one dimensional per se.
Especially this early, right? Like
exactly, especially this early. So Christian Miller, like I'm totally thinking to myself, like Christian Miller, like could be a damn good player in the NFL, and to be in that scheme with the Texans would get me a little bit more excited, knowing that McDonald is only going to be able to stop the run.
Right.
So
I'm gonna flip it away from the draft broadcast or the draft thing on my screen, so I don't know.
Okay.
Who they took before as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna get graphics ready in case we do know what the pick is, in case we get it right.
I would bet a lot of money it's one of those two DTs.
I would think so as well.
And it could also end up just being.
Or I'm telling you right now, I would not be surprised if it's CJ Allen either.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Or Anthony Hill or a tight end.
I think it's. I don't know if you have to move up for
a tight end. Really, Zion Young
maybe.
Here, my guy.
Zion Young, I'd be happy with this.
That'd be fun.
Anything. Yeah.
Zion Young would be good too.
Jermod McCoy for the future.
I said, over the Giants, I think the Giants should take corner.
Yeah.
Maybe not defensive line. Because I think they're going to sign DJ Reader soon. So,
did anybody watch R. Mason Thomas?
No.
I did not.
I know he's like high on some people's board, but I've never seen him. So.
Oh, Troy just spoiled the pick. He just texted me separately. Dude, come on, Troy.
He might be trolling you. I'm not going to lie.
He's trolling you.
I'm not going to say what he said, of course, but
Is it a predictable one?
I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer
He's not
that.
saying anything.
I'm not going to say anything at all.
Okay, understand.
Other than the fact that Troy has no feel and spoiled it for me. So
there's always those antsy-dancy Texans fans. It's okay.
That's
that was
okay,
me last
Troy.
year. I won't lie.
Still love you, brother.
I'm not as antsy.
Yeah, I used to refresh Twitter like a motherfucker for the picks, but so yeah.
With the 61st pick of the Super Bowl, National Football League selects.
Cal's doing that thing where he's like nervously sitting at the TV again. I can already picture it. He said he did that.
I think that's what he. I think I'm pretty sure that's what he said he's doing.
He does for every pick. He doesn't want to find on fucking Twitter or anyone else. You just gotta sit there by the TV.
Let's see.
Got a whole commercial break for our.
Well, they're
pick.
showing Cade McDonald.
That's true. He is at the draft. So.
But my guess would be McDonald. I mean, before anything from Troy.
He's got a hat in his hand.
He got a phone. He got a phone call. I mean, the thing is, Cam McDonald's
He's
either going to the
standing up, so I'm
Texans, the
assuming
Giants,
he's
or the Raiders. He's going soon, so
Yeah, I guess that's true. It could be it could be the Giants.
could literally be anybody, unfortunately. But all right, I guess ESPN's gonna show.
There we
it.
go.
I think my broadcast is behind y'all.
Oh, they just got a commercial break, and they might be announcing it soon. I'm not sure.
Who said announcing the pick?
Billy Miller.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who is that, Jacob? That player?
Billy Miller. First
Billy
touchdown.
Miller.
First touchdown in Texans history.
Oh. Okay, I don't know who that is.
Man, most guys.
All right, I'm gonna mute this.
I just heard it.
With the 36th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Caden McDonald. All right. Defensive
Perfect.
Y'all heard it?
Yep.
Good. All right. Yep. I like it. I'll take it. Obviously, a player they coveted and massively talented run defender. I guess Steve is also.
Okay.
There we go.
At 36, I'm better with it.
Absolutely. Could have won the first round too. So you kind of got 2 first rounders there.
Exactly.
Okay, man, that's just awesome. I mean, on it, my defensive tackle won at 36.
Yeah.
And we're about to see the first player hold up a jersey, the new jersey.
And the Texans always have a nasty value pick. This is a great value pick.
Yeah. He just needs to cut out the blackface. That's my one thing with him. So now we only have one pick today. One more pick.
Well, yeah, currently, yes.
They still have the 69. Or what was it? 69, 59?
Well, we traded that to get. No.
They have 59, yeah. 59 is the other pick that they have.
Yeah.
Okay, 59, thank you. Yeah.
He's a Texan.
Hell yeah.
That's sick, bro. They got a big ass run defender.
Yeah.
I saw the Giants pick. I won't spoil it for you, Drew.
There we go. Put the hat on.
They better not make me wait forever. But I will be.
It just came back from commercial, so I would assume not.
Okay. It's just that Caden McDonald went on stage and everything. So.
Dude, you know New York is pissed.
Pissed about what?
They didn't get McDonald. That was a 1-for-1 replacement.
I know. They obviously wanted a run defender, and that's exactly what the Texans traded up. So,
yeah,
exactly. I understand it.
When they moved up, I thought, like, okay, it must be Caden.
The what?
I said when they moved up, I thought it must be Caden.
Yeah. But obviously, he's a player that McDonald's a player that the Giants and Raiders could have absolutely wanted. So
I'm taking my lap on Stressens about getting a 1-tech. I'm taking my victory lap.
JMA said that they wanted to switch it up.
Goat.
Go JMA.
Yeah. I'm really praying the Giants didn't go offense here. As long as they win defense, I'll be a happy man.
He's got great power. He's not long, but you talk about explosive, really good run defender. Now, the thing is,
Nick finally didn't get finessed in the trade up.
Look at the Nico smile.
Hey, he's geeking.
I'm behind. I'm
he is geeking. He's like, thank God I actually have a guy I can trust to stop the run.
I'm going to get a picture of that and post that because that'll be.
Mickey D's.
Caden, we see the emotion overcoming you. It was important for you to stay here, to have your moment. You just had a long hug with the commissioner. How would you describe this?
It was emotional, man. I knew I was supposed to be here, and I'm just so blessed. I'm just so thankful. I'm just so emotional. Like, where I came from down here is a blessing.
It really is so fun to watch you experience this. You know that this Texans defense.
So for everyone crying about the value of Rutledge, you can just pretend we took Caden at 26.
Hey, wait. Just so we're aware, me and Drew mocked that trade up.
You did?
The exact mock. Or we swapped different picks, but we mocked the 2 trade up to Vegas.
To get Caden?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal, that's a great point. I kind of see this the same way as last year, and where I liked Ursery a lot more than Higgins, and some people might have saw McDonald as a first rounder and Rutledge as a second rounder. So doing this is kind of a flip-flop thing that doesn't really matter in terms of value, and so I don't ever care about value. But if you think about it, it just looks good because you got 2 future starters that have great traits on certain downs.
Yeah, I wasn't even really a fan of McDonald, but at 36, bro,
you feel better about it. I agree, especially knowing that he's not going to rush the passer. I feel better about it too.
Yeah,
exactly why they wouldn't take it, Matt.
Hey, just so we're aware, guys, that's why y'all follow Texans Pro. perfect mock trade up there.
Hey, that's crazy. I know we did 35.
We called it. No, we did 36.
Oh, we did 36?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we did do 36.
Oh, it's a good
That's
pick.
hilarious. So we already got one right, Jacob. We're looking good. I gotta listen to this Giants pick though.
It's a good pick.
It is a good pick. I like it.
What a great man he is. With the 37th pick in the 2026 NFL draft,
Let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
good.
Good
That's
pick.
awesome.
Good player.
That is exactly what the Giants needed. Thank God.
Is there honestly, like, I'm not even trying to say this is like being biased. Is there a defensive line that's close to Houston?
Not even
No.
close.
Not now. They have pass rushers galore, and now they have an elite run stuffer. So
Raiders got Traden Stukes.
I did see that.
they got who?
Traden
Oh,
Stukes.
Traden
it's the-
Stukes, the Arizona.
Kinda
It's the
early.
DB run. Here goes the run on DBs.
Good.
Man, like, honestly, they could take if they get Max Flair at 59. This might be one of Casario's best drafts ever.
Yeah.
Like, they've addressed every need that they had.
But that's what we were kind of talking about before the draft. So it gets a little bit easier when you have so much talent on the roster. You're not really like fretting, and you can kind of just pick here and there, and it's very easy.
Man, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Pregnon's still on the board.
Nah,
I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah. Like, I hate to say it, but like age plays a factor, especially when you're not an elite athlete.
He has to go somewhere where he can start immediately, which
Especially
is where
with-
the problem is.
His age, along with the fact that he wasn't good before he turned 24 or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Akeem Mesidor for putting on good tape, but Pregnon's tape is very just like you trust him, but it's just about it. And then you have to go from college to the NFL, and so it's just hard.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go. My dad, I'm gonna just throw this out here, has literally been wanting a big defensive tackle for 4 years. So I'm gonna go talk to him really quick because he's gonna love this.
Honestly, where does Caden rank among the picks so far?
What'd you say?
I said, what do you think Caden ranks among the picks so far, like in terms of value?
I mean, that's a good point. That's one of the more valuable picks. It's just up there. I mean, obviously, we talked about he's more of a run defender, but still a very good one. And one that's going to translate to the NFL very easily. You're probably hardly ever going to see him on third down as a Texan, and that's totally
You don't
fine,
need
but
Yeah.
that's okay. You're going to see him early, and that's what you want. You want to be able to just put a guy on the field, not worry about anything else.
He's gonna be in Togiai's spot once Togiai gets paid $20 million a year after
fucking
this year.
Togiai has been dominating, so you kind of got to be ready to replace the guy.
Right.
And at the same token, like Togiai didn't expect him to be a great pass rusher. What if McDonald somehow develops into one with
Exactly.
a strong punch and can get upfield, just like Togiai?
I'm like almost in BPA mode at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I have no
Like,
idea.
fully
who they're
BPA.
putting on. We'll just kind of see who's there, you know.
There's Boston to the Browns.
If he fell there, that'd be fine. I think me and Jacob kind of prefer Jeremy Bernard.
No. The Browns took Denzel
Oh, the
Boston.
Browns took Denzel
Yeah.
Boston. Sorry.
That's a fun receiving core.
Yeah, that makes sense though. That's fun. That's a really fun receiver room. Because they drafted Concepcion.
Yeah.
Why did
They're
the Browns
doing
like
everything
doubling
they-
up on players
Yeah,
so
that's
much?
what I'm saying. I don't know why they doubled up, but like it's still kind of
They're
cool.
doing everything they can to figure out whether Shadur is good or not.
Is he even gonna start though? That's like,
Well, he's a different than Judy and Concepcion, so I mean you
Yeah.
could. Wait, don't they have they have Cedric Tillman too from
They do.
Tennessee, who I loved. I loved him, but whatever.
Jenkins, Titus, they added. I mean, Zion Johnson, I guess.
Tevin Jenkins is there too. I don't know if you said him, but
Yeah, Tevin Jenkins. That's right.
I'm trying to find my tweet about the Texans starting defense so I can add Caden McDonald to it.
Yeah, I don't think there's another defensive starter that will add in this draft. So that's probably the
Absolutely
like
not. There's nowhere to
yeah,
play.
no
Unless they get like Ant Hill at 59 or
potentially.
TJ Allen at 59 maybe
Yeah,
they could start. But even then, they like Toa more than we like Toa. So
right.
he'd have to
always.
compete for that spot.
But I mean, also we like EJ Speed.
Oh, that's fire.
We do. I do like EJ Speed.
Keelan Rutledge will run in the 60.
We're not even an hour in, guys, and we're close to hitting 500 viewers. So I just want to say appreciate it again.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh. They said thoughts on the Caden McDonald pick. I mean,
Yeah.
we can go around.
We're all
I think
pretty
this
excited.
is overall pretty exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of options, so it was kind of hard to go in a wrong direction, but it's nice to know you have such stability at the one technique position. And when you have such a talented roster, it's great to add a player like that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see us get some like real pass rush juice from the interior group, though. At some point,
But you have Logan Hall. You have to remember that you got Logan Hall, and who's the other edge rusher options I'm thinking of?
Togiai and Rankins.
Yeah, Togiai,
And
Yeah,
even
exactly.
Daquan-
You have Logan Hall, Rankins, and Togiai, who you know can rush the passer, and then you have McDonald that you know is going to stop the run.
So I wonder if now they'll use Hall like they use Autry.
Oh, absolutely.
I would assume so.
doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I thought. You might see him edge rusher like against the run with Daniil Hunter.
Yeah.
Give Anderson a little bit of a break sometimes. Let Daniil Hunter go prove his contract and retire into the sunset. Because at the end of the day, Will Anderson's definitely a player you might see have a little bit less snaps. If they could do that, they would probably like to.
And that's where you look at edge rusher potentially coming up in these picks. And actually, I like some of the edge rushers in the fourth, and now you have 2 fourths. So that's an option as well. I like Max. I don't know how to say his last name, but from Iowa. They visited with him. Pretty athletic player that they could develop. So that's always an option.
Yeah.
Some notable second round draft choices. This guy George Pickens just killed last year in Dallas, signed his franchise tag center, playing there. Leeds Crook, the leading rusher in last year's National Football League regular season campaign.
King McDonald's in the crowd with the Texans fans.
Hey.
I'm gonna get that on video.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Flip it.
I can't even. I'm just gonna record it from my TV, but that's a big boy. You better be careful.
Very, very big boy. Crazy.
I wonder how that compares to the sizes of the other defensive tackles they've had in the DeVico era. He's got to be the biggest by a long
He's definitely
shot.
the biggest.
Him and Folu probably.
That's true. But even then, like McDonald's a little bit more like scrawnier, just like truly muscular, thick. So, yeah.
Big Red and Big Mac.
Yeah, no, crazy build of the trenches.
Big Citrus
That would
next.
be the
No,
day.
that's not gonna happen.
Big
But that would be funny.
Citrus.
I do like Big Citrus. He's a good player.
Hey, who went
And
20?
Caden McDonald just turned 21.
Jeez.
That's crazy. He turned 21.
He was
a month
probably
ago.
a guy that they wanted in the first round. In all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they knew Rutledge was going to be gone, so
Yeah.
can't blame them.
Yeah, it's funny that they just like Andrew Berry is just like doubling up on positions every year. Like they took 2 running backs and 2 quarterbacks last year, and now they take 2
That's true.
receivers.
It's a big trend.
I think
Kinda
his logic is like one of those has got to be good. Like if we draft
It's like
2 of them,
It's the
I
old
love
Madden
that for
logic.
running back
It's the
and
old Madden
receiver, though.
logic, where you would like, I need a quarterback in Madden. I'm going to take 3 of them and hope one of them ends up developing well.
Yeah, what development trait do they have? Do they have star, normal?
Yeah.
exactly. You gotta give them 500 snaps, and then you know.
Exactly. You gotta hit the snap threshold. But what if one of them has star dev? So. Concepcion definitely has star dev, and Boston has normal. I'm just predicting for Madden ratings, but that's okay.
Ooh, Bengals took Cassius Howell at 41.
Who do the Chiefs take?
I did not see actually. Let me look.
Oh.
Hang
They
on.
took-
They're
Hang
about
on.
to make the pick on live TV.
They took our Mason Thomas, the
Okay.
OU guy we were just talking about.
Fine by me.
Yeah,
Whatever
cool.
it is,
So the
right?
Chiefs are still the same. Cool. All right. Who'd they get in the first round? Right,
Delane
Peter Woods.
and Peter Woods. Yeah, Delane and Woods.
We got Delane, yeah.
I liked Woods a lot where they got him. I think it's gonna be I think he'll be good there. All right, Drew. So we're 1 for 1 on our day 2 mock. We gotta keep this going. Max Clare, 59.
I think we're gonna get at least one. Actually, no, I think we're gonna get 2 more throughout the draft from our mock draft. I think we're gonna.
I think or. If we
yeah, I
get
think
Clare
or
I'd
for
be pretty
sure.
happy about that.
Yes.
Was he the linebacker? Or
Yeah,
for
for
TCU.
TCU.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking Claire and or, but you gotta get lucky on Claire, maybe.
Are we all going to McDonald's tonight in celebration? Cal already went today. He was ready. He prepared.
Yeah.
Man, I should have known it was a sign, bro.
I went to Culver's earlier, so I'm good. I had enough burgers today. Our Thomas Mason ran a 4.67. I like him. I'm in.
7.
Man, I don't even care. The Rockets can't even ruin my mood tonight. I'm thrilled.
The season was chalked as soon as Fred got hurt.
picked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fred getting hurt was it. And then Adams getting hurt was really it.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
If you still had hope when Adams got hurt, that's what ended all of it.
Because at least with Adams, they could have been like a competitive, like second round
Right.
series. Once Adams went out, it was like, yeah, we're not doing anything. I really like Cassius Howell. I mean, I get that, obviously the size and the arms. I get it, but
Hey,
the motor that he plays with.
they did have Trey Hendrickson at one point, short arm guy, makes sense. So
I will say it is pretty funny that they've drafted Shamar Stewart and
that's true.
I was about to
Howell.
say, man,
Yeah.
that I was about to say they've never,
Texas
at least
A&M.
they've never missed on an A&M edge rusher.
They got game wrecked by Myles Garrett and said, dude, we need an A&M defensive.
Yeah.
Saints went Kristen Miller. Good player.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Obviously,
just kind of
we don't need him anymore. So
a BPA type.
I would agree with that. Kristen Miller's a really good player. I was surprised he didn't get as much high. He started getting it later in the draft, I feel.
yeah, if you look at his tape, you think untapped potential for sure. Great size, speed to power. So
I definitely liked him more than McDonald, but McDonald can do one thing really well. So
yeah, and I'll take that on this team for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing with McDonald is obviously, I would say Miller is more well-rounded, and I think pretty much every defensive tackle in the class, like at the top of the end, was probably more well-rounded than McDonald, but none of them had a trait as good as Miller's run defense. So you're just betting on, okay, we just need him to do one thing, and so you got him to do one single thing.
He's never gonna bust. You're never gonna play on third down. He's never gonna bust. You're fine. You're totally fine.
I gotta say, guys, there's no excuse for number 7 this season. This is the best roster in Texans history.
I will say we are very
better
lucky.
roster in Texas.
We are very lucky that it is a very deep quarterback class next year. If we do miss the playoffs, we will easily be able to draft a quarterback. If Stroud is that bad, not that we're going to miss the playoffs, we can make the playoffs with a punter at quarterback. But
Man, Drew, we were close. We said the trade up for us was 106 to 134. That was the only difference. We had the right idea too. We swapped the picks. We were close. We were really close.
Dude, that's so fun. No, imagine if we traded the exact.
That would have been. We would have gotten.
Please tell me that would have gone viral, please.
It still, honestly, it still went viral. It's doing pretty good right now.
Let's go. That's so funny. Oh my god.
People said, someone just said, here I am thinking all the trades were crazy. Little did I know.
Before I came on stream, I'm like, I know we're gonna do a mock draft, but I'm gonna tell Jacob we should trade up.
I was thinking the same thing earlier too. Yeah. So I was thinking it. I just didn't know if they would wait on the defensive tackles, but because I just didn't know if they had Miller or McDonald, like what they thought the difference was. If they were close enough on the two, they could just wait. But clearly, they really liked McDonald a lot. And I totally understand that. I mean, McDonald, I think I was higher on McDonald than pretty much everyone else here. I really like Caden McDonald.
Yeah, exactly.
Jacob and Landry.
It is funny that
actually trade back and draft Max Clare. That'd be the funniest shit.
That would be awesome. That'd be crazy.
I don't care if it's with the Rams. I don't care.
Hey, by the way, shout out Jeremy Fowler. He said 2 players Texans like if they stay at 28 a couple days ago. He said Keelan Rowledge and Caden McDonald. So good job.
What a goat. Can he tell us who they're interested in for the
rest of the draft?
I mean, he might be right. He should do that. And everyone will trust
The funny thing is this offseason, and I know Cal and I talked about this earlier in the offseason, they did not hide who they wanted this offseason. Like, they didn't care about
Braden Smith. Yeah.
Like, the interest that they had was reported way early in the offseason, like Teller and Smith and the draft stuff. Like, they were not really trying to hide who they wanted this year.
They'll go fun.
Which is very different from past years. I guess because they just were like, we know what we need to do, and we're going to go do it. So.
Yeah.
But I hope the Jaguars enjoyed their 1 year at the top of the AFC South because I don't think that's going to last very long.
No.
So now you look at 59. There's plenty of options. 59, like you said, Max Clare I like a lot. D. Winters is going to the Cowboys. Okay. Interesting. D'Amico was going ear to ear. With that trade, man, he wanted McDonald more than I think anyone.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah. I just saw your tweet. That's funny.
So you got Dolphins. Hopefully, Nico has a better day 2 than day 1 because he was not happy with that.
He was so.
Yeah. I texted him today. I was texting Nico earlier today, actually. And it was honestly hilarious because he was like, I actually like the upside of Proctor, but they hired Zach Yesner, the Texans 2024 pass pro coach. He's like, there's no way this is going to go well. There's just no way it's going to go well.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn the ring light on. I had that on yesterday and I forgot to turn it on. There we go. There we go.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
That's funny.
Man, this draft has gone about as well as you could have expected or hoped.
Yeah.
Because there was plenty of people that would have taken McDonald at 28. I mocked McDonald at 28 multiple times. I mean, I will say Jonathan Alexander nails it every time. Shout out. This offseason, I'm getting Jonathan Alexander on the Texans probe. This is happening. This has been in the works for like a year. He's my guy, man.
We have the same perspective, I think.
He does a really good job. And he nailed it. So if you're going off of what he said, the Texans could also
We're back up.
Wait, really?
Yes.
What?
I'm dead ass.
Zion Young?
No.
Wait, no.
No.
It said us, then it said the Lions.
Oh.
They probably had it saved in draft.
Oh. You fucked it up.
They probably had they probably had it like saved in the thing where
That's funny.
Yeah,
someone tweeted the Texans trade up again, but it says the Texans are trading.
I guarantee you what they do is when they have a trade notification, they copy and paste it to the next one.
It says they traded pick 50 for pick 44, but they obviously don't have pick 50. So.
I wonder who Detroit wants at 44. Edge?
True. I don't know.
Who's on the board? Let me see.
Yeah.
Detroit. McCoy, maybe?
That would be interesting.
Terrell or Zion Young?
I'm surprised Terrell is falling as much as he. I like Terrell.
Yeah.
I do too. Yeah.
Falcons are only 4 picks away. Maybe we can go there.
Yeah, what's his name? Rich Eisen just talked about the Texans moving up to. He saw the wrong thing.
It's so funny.
Someone in chat said, "Get me Dunker." I don't like Dunker.
The Dolphins got.
Hey, put him at guard. That'd be a really fun guard to have, but not necessary. No.
Not a big Dunker guy, personally. I would rather go. I actually like Jalen Farmer if you're going to go guard as a developmental guy. With one of those fours, if you're going to go with offensive line again, I would like Crownover or one of these developmental tackles, personally. Although Crownover, I would rather have a guy that could play left tackle. Although Crownover maybe could move if you want him to move, but that's where I would look if you're going offensive line, personally.
Jacob Rodriguez to the Dolphins.
I wonder who the. Oh, really?
I think Nico should be happy with that. Maybe.
We'll see.
It's all right. Like,
I'm surprised that he went before Allen.
That's true. Yeah, I agree. I would definitely take CJ Allen for Rodriguez, but
I don't know how my audio sounds. Does it sound okay, guys?
yeah.
Okay. There we go. That looks good. Actually, the 3-person setup looks perfect. When it's a 3 like that, it looks good.
Yeah. Perfect.
I bought the Restream, by the way. It's like $17 a week. I'm canceling this immediately after the draft. I'm only doing it for the draft. I just did it because the setup looks nice, but I'm not paying that for that.
Yeah, no way. That's kind of crazy, actually.
It is. You could do it. You could get like this thing for a year, but it was like $400. I'm like, no, absolutely not.
$400.
I'm like, there's no chance I'm doing that.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Jacob Rodriguez is a former quarterback. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's like our guy Jalen Conyers last year.
That's true. Oh my God. I wonder how he's doing.
He's in Miami. There you go. So
Nico should be very happy about that.
Lions traded up for defensive end Derek Moore, Michigan.
Interesting.
I'm surprised that he went before Akis or that's how you say his name. I honestly wish his name was Jackass. That's way funnier.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not. The J being silent is a little weird. Yeah. It doesn't look right to me.
No.
The Texans told everyone at the combine right before free agency. They told everyone that their goal was to improve the trenches. They were not lying.
Yeah, they were not kidding.
They were not lying.
No.
They're not getting dominated in the trenches at any point this year. I can tell you that.
Oh, hope not.
There were certain games last year where, really on either side. That Tampa game, they got dominated on the defensive trenches.
There was
bad.
Times,
yeah. Early in the season, especially.
That's where they really needed a true run stuffer, and they just didn't have it at that time. They didn't know who to put in. They didn't have a guy. They didn't have the scheme. Just
Folu was, I will say, he was impactful in 2024. And not super impactful, but he did make a difference.
Yeah.
And he was just brutal last year. Even when healthy, he provided nothing.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was a frustrating game. That game sucked.
Yeah. That game was bad. I mean, now if you want to go with Bernard at 59, I have no problem with that. Because I will, like I said, JMA, if we're going off of everything he said that they do want to get receiver at some point earlier than you would think, probably day 2. So could be an option.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
I think they're going to try to trade back at 59 if I had to guess.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just somewhere in the 3rd round will do. They don't need to be anywhere early. Kind of stretch it out a little bit, balance out the picks. They'll be just fine. They got their 2 starters that they needed, so rotational guys that they like should be good.
John Harris compared K. McDonald to DJ Reader, just so.
Oh, I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
anyone, any elite run stuffer that you can think of that's
I love
thick,
DJ Reader when he was
squarely built. That's Caden McDonald. Yeah, I love DJ Reader too. Signing a Whitney Merciless over DJ Reader is one of the dumbest things ever.
here.
Made no sense.
Well, there you go. You can get Akis now, and you can have both of them back.
Ha! Literally. That's a great comp. I know they were both in Illinois, but still, that's a great comp.
No, it actually is. Like they're very similar play styles. Ravens went with Zion Young.
Okay, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah. All right, Jacob. I think I'm gonna head out, but
all right, Drew.
You guys have fun, and I'm
Peace
really
out, Drew.
about the Texans picks. So,
Yep.
see you boys.
We'll make sure our mock goes well. Fix the screen so we got this. Perfect. There we go. Okay. We'll ride this one out, Cal. I probably won't be on here as long as yesterday if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably just our next pick.
Yeah.
That a general manager told him.
Like Zion, obviously. It's a good pick for Baltimore.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan, but
it makes sense for them too. I mean, actually, if you combine their last two edge rushers with Mike Green and him, you have one of the best edge rushers in the NFL. But
yeah.
CJ Stroud and Tank Dell are at the Rockets game. Can Pregnon go so I don't have to deal with Pregnon FC in my mentions anymore?
They're still saying it?
No, but I'm sure they are.
Probably complaining.
Yeah, people were complaining yesterday when they took Rutledge over him. So I don't really understand that one very much.
The Buccaneers get Josiah Trotter. That's a good pick.
Oh, linebacker? Yeah.
CJ
Allen, I know his tape wasn't that great, so I'm not that surprised he's falling a little bit. But
Colts make their first pick now.
Who has the highest RAS score on the board?
It's the Ballard way. Who do you think is the biggest threat next year in the division?
It's still got to be Jacksonville, I think.
Yeah.
Jacksonville still has a very talented roster. I just think they got lucky in a lot of games last year, so it could go the other way. But they do have, on paper, a pretty good team still.
I don't think the roster's really that good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't think Indy's roster is that good either, though. So, I mean,
I think Indy's going to win 6 games, seriously.
Yeah. I mean, you could go on a limb and say Tennessee if you want. I don't hate it. You could, easier schedule. I do think Cam Ward's going to be good.
Yeah.
Although I think Carnell Tate was a reach, I think he's going to be good.
Yeah.
And I like Wandale. I mean, there's enough guys there.
Yeah. I doubt any of them will really make it past the first round, at least.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, boys. We got Culver's again. We got more food.
They might go linebacker.
Indy?
Yeah, they might.
I could see that. Yeah. I could also see corner.
Yeah. Like in the
Pawns,
slot.
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Ravens, Cowboys, week 3. Oh boy, Mark Ingram, Texans legend.
Texans legend. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember where I was when we signed Mark Ingram. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun.
Bro, I was so delusional back then.
Yeah. I thought that running back room was going to be insane.
Same, bro. Same.
Philip Lindsay, and I was like, I remember I loved Philip Lindsay. I was so excited.
Yeah.
We're better days now. Better days. I can't wait to turn on the Rockets game coming up here.
I'm good.
And nobody's there.
Oh, yeah.
I forget Emmanuel or Warren's still on the board.
Michael Emmanuel Warren.
He's a little raw, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we drafted him, he'd end up being really good.
Oh, here's the video of McDonald.
Yeah, it's a big boy. You better be careful.
Let's go, man.
It's awesome. It's so nice to be in a position where you can make these type of aggressive moves, and
yeah,
I mean, there's just nothing you can really. There's gonna be a couple Texans games next year where I guarantee they're gonna win 7-3, and they're gonna run the ball 35 times.
I mean, that's how you win, bro.
No,
you got an elite defense. You need an elite run game.
You can't. And obviously, the hope is that the Texans have home field next year in the playoffs. But it's to go on the road in these cold weather games and that kind of stuff. You got to be able to run the football. You have to be able to run the football. So,
go ahead.
Colts actually traded back.
Yep, Steelers.
Steelers around the clock. Yeah,
they wanted Trotter. It's a good pick.
So I wonder who the Steelers are going to take.
They're jumping Atlanta.
Oh, receiver. That's Boston.
Gotta be a receiver.
Probably Boston.
Is he on the board? And he got taken.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Maybe Bernard then.
Yeah,
I like Bernard. He's a good player.
Brazo maybe.
Okay, yeah, I could get Brazel. The Tennessee receivers still scare me, but
I was just thinking about this. Like, in my entire life, I've never really thought we were real contenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Last year was the first time where I felt like we were legitimate contenders. And not that I thought we were going to win the Super Bowl, but that we could have gone to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I've never actually thought like Super Bowl in my life because we've never been able to win the ball.
This is the first year, yeah.
But like now, if it works out how
we expect it to.
It can, then I really think we could be contenders.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This team should be contenders. Obviously, you never know with injuries, right? You never know what could happen. Like that can derail you. But
yeah, but we have good depth. We have good depth.
We do have good depth.
That's the concern. Oh shit. That's the concern with the defense, though, because like as good as they were, we're probably not going to get that lucky with injuries again on defense. Like,
no, yeah, 100%.
Will didn't miss a game. Daniil didn't miss a game. Sting didn't miss a game. Kamar missed one game. Kellen didn't miss a game.
Yep, Steelers go Bernard. Good player. I like him a lot.
That's a good pick.
You got over 700 people in here so far. Appreciate that, guys. Obviously, not expecting as many as last time. Day 2 and probably shorter, but we appreciate it, everyone, for stopping by. The terrible towels are out.
Yeah.
They're excited. They'll like this pick, I'm sure. I think they want receivers, so.
Yeah, they wanted Lemon.
I know they were a little upset about Anachor, but he's a good player. Like, they've had a good draft so far.
Yeah.
I don't even think I'm going to flip for the Rockets. I really don't care.
I don't care at all, bro.
I want to care. I've had no reason to care about that team. They're happy about that one. Good player, good player. How many missed hook shots for Şengün tonight, guys?
15. That's a cool story about Bernard.
I'm on the NFL Network. What were they saying about him?
He met some girls that their little brother died, and he wears a little wristband every game to honor him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good for him. I hope he's a good player. I like him a lot. He's super physical in the run game, too, like as a blocker.
Falcons, who are they going to take?
I don't know. This is their first pick, right?
Yeah. The Falcons fans are begging for Avion Terrell right now.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
No, like I'm on Twitter. They're begging.
Oh, boy, get in that space. We got to hear it. We got to hear the reaction. Is the draft thing frozen? Oh no, it just loaded. Okay. Atlanta's going to be interesting.
They could trade back because they don't have any picks this year.
Their picks in, so.
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the Steelers' offense could be decent.
They got him. They got Terrell. That's cool.
That is cool. Funny story about when I went to Pittsburgh for the wild card game. So, and my family, we expected the terrible towels to be like given away before the game. They're like $20. We were like, you have to like buy your own terrible towel. It's not like they like give them out.
That's crazy.
So we were like very excited. We're keeping the terrible towel, and they costed money. So
yeah.
So well, I'm not buying one. Pittsburgh's an awesome city, though.
Dude, can you imagine we had a good covered inside linebacker?
Blake Cashman.
Yeah, exactly. This would be like the best defense ever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they haven't had one. It was Cashman, and before that, it was like, I don't even know. It's been a long time.
And Cashman was our Mike linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Because, obviously Cashman was solid.
Yeah. He was very
but before that, McKinney and Cunningham couldn't cover.
Nope.
Before that. Before that
All the
was
dudes.
I was like 8, so I don't even know.
Yeah.
And then they had they had like the revolving door of linebackers for like 5 seasons, like Grugier Hill and Kirksey. Those guys were all awful. So
Yeah.
it is kind of funny. Jake Hanson's still on the team. He's been here for like forever.
Mm-hmm.
That was Lovey's guy.
Was he?
Mm-hmm. He played at Illinois, and he was
Oh
a
yeah.
UDFA.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
George plans weddings with the precision of a watchmaker. Surprise her specialty.
It's only 10 picks away now.
Yeah. It is because obviously Harris was your guy, but Harris was never. Harris obviously had the potential to be a good coverage linebacker. He never was I would never say he developed into being a good player. He had good games, like a good stretch of games.
Yeah.
But he played like 5 good games. It wasn't ever like it just didn't work out.
Yeah. That was my goat.
Yeah, I remember after the Baltimore game, because obviously the Cleveland game was awesome, but that Baltimore game in the divisional round was incredible.
Yeah.
He was so good in that game. I think that's probably the best game he's ever played.
Yeah, considering the stakes and everything, yeah.
In case you were wondering, Cal, Dorian Finney-Smith is in the rotation today, so the Rockets got their savior.
Yeah, good job. I'm glad I don't care about basketball as much. Oh, Vikings gotta take McNeil Warren. They have to.
That'd be a good fit. Panthers on the clock at 49. That's got to be Warren. Surely that's got to be Emmanuel Warren. Oh, you know what? Panthers. They moved up. I would assume 2 spots because they were at 51. You would think that'd be because they were a team that could have taken Theham or whatever his name was in the first round. So I would think they'd be a safety team.
Yeah.
Or I mean, they don't really need a line anymore. So I was gonna say maybe. I saw honestly the Jags are coming up. I hope they take Pregnon. That'd be hilarious. We'd own that guy every single season.
What if we jump them?
The Jags, that'd be funny.
Yeah, they might take a linebacker. So
they might. I don't think we'll trade up again though.
Nah, we don't really have ammo anymore.
No, we don't really have picks next year either.
Exactly. Yeah. Did we get? No, we won't.
I'll probably stay on stream till 9-ish, just kind of talking through the draft and that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to stay on too much later. That is pretty cool with Terrell. Oh, and AJ's there.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how much he looks like Sting?
AJ Terrell, yeah.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous.
It is funny when they posted like the Stingley pictures from when he was when he was in the draft. He looks very different than he does now.
Well, he was like 19 then.
Yeah, he was young. Panthers took Lee Hunter.
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. I want to see this phone call.
Terrell.
No, for Caden.
Oh yeah, yeah. I knew it was Caden once they showed him on the thing, and he like the other guy had a his agent or whoever had the hat in hand. They kind of
really?
it.
I didn't even see it.
I think because you're watching a different one. I'm watching NFL Network.
Yeah.
And they panned over to him, and he was like he just sat up, and his agent like had you could see a hat in his hand. I was like, oh, he got drafted. So I was like, okay, it's either us or the Giants because the Giants were next. So I was like, okay, one of us took him for sure. Why have I seen multiple people say Texas A&M defensive tackle Lee Hunter? Like I don't think he went to A&M. You know, it would be funny if Pregnon got to the third round. They're actually not far behind for the second. Usually I feel like they fall back pretty quick.
What happened?
I was saying usually the broadcast falls behind faster than they have so far. They've actually done a decent job keeping up.
Jets on the clock. NFC South champs, they were 8 games.
Akis maybe?
Who? Oh, for the Jets?
For the Jets, yeah. Or no, they took Bailey. I forgot. They did take Bailey. I don't know, actually.
Did they get a yeah, they got Omar. I think corner. I said McCoy. I think McCoy.
McCoy? I like it.
Well, no,
they
didn't pick yet, but I'm saying, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, who did the I'm trying to think, who did the Giants take in the first? Or who did they just take?
They took
Hood. Hood's a good. Yeah, Hood's good. I forgot. That's a good pick.
the Jets. Nothing yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot my roommate went to high school with Bernard. That's funny.
Cool.
Cowboys trading. Where's y'all's next pick for Dallas? You know, what if the Jets take like Beck? That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I did have the Panthers taking linebacker or defensive line a couple times. I think we actually mocked Caden McDonald, which looking back, they probably were always going to take a more pass rush type with Brown, but we had the right idea. Brother, if this team signs Derek Barnett back, this is the best defense I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, or get even just one of these edge rushers like Epinesa, who's out there, Clowney, like one of these edge rushers that could go play as the third. Like they're the best defense I've seen in a long time. They're stacked.
Jets get. You want to guess? Corner.
Do they take McCoy?
No. Small corner.
Oh, Pons?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pons is good. I like a lot of the corners in this draft, actually.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of them are pretty nice. Cowboys next pick until 92. I forget y'all have a big gap in between those picks. I would say probably not. I think y'all are okay with staying there, to be honest. I don't really think there's anyone that's like on the board. That I mean, Dallas is like obviously they could still upgrade their defense, but there's really not a ton that they need now. Like they could, I guess linebacker. They do need a linebacker. But you could probably wait till 92 and get a good linebacker. I like Orr a lot, so if Orr is there at 92, I think that's a good pick. Really, there's still a lot of linebackers on the board because Hale hasn't gone, Allen hasn't gone. I think other guys. Lewis is still there. Golday is still there. So there's a lot of options.
Be right back.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. I'm going to put the fifth. I saw the D winners. That's interesting. I don't hate that. Winners is not bad. There's some upside there. It's definitely better than the other linebacker moves that they've made with, I mean, how many different linebackers have they signed? Kenneth Murray and I couldn't even tell you all the guys. Logan Wilson last year, like they've traded for all these guys and they just haven't worked. So winners is interesting. I don't hate that at all. I honestly, the Jets draft is weird. I just don't like Bailey very much, but the other picks are very. I do like what they've done at the other spots. Jeremiah is thrilled. He gets to comp the guy to Aaron Glenn. That's funny. Oh, they took 2 Indiana guys. I forgot. Or wait, no.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, they did take because they took Cooper as well.
The last 2 picks for the Jets have been from the national champion Indiana Hoosiers. All 4 of their picks in this draft from teams that made the college football playoff.
McDonald, yeah. I thought the Raiders would consider McDonald, honestly. They could use, but I guess I mean they got my goat Tyree Wilson, so they'll be all right. Şengün is 2 for 2. How long does this last?
What's next shot?
I had a ticket to my roommate's in chat, but I literally had a ticket to the game on Saturday or Sunday, and I gave it to him. I'm like, I'm not going to that game. That's not happening. I gave it to him for $100. I was like, I'm not doing that.
You still got the free Whataburger?
I do. I have like so many of these. I don't go to Whataburger very much. I know this is like I don't really like Whataburger that much. It's okay. I just like I would never like pick Whataburger out of like all these different restaurants. But I mean, I know my roommate who's in chat has them. My family has them. Friends have them. Literally like everything. I'm just giving them away because I just wanted to win it. I don't care about the Whataburger. Said putting the house on Şengün going 2 for 20. You probably you got a new house, so Şengün gonna build you the new house. Oh, there you go. He just missed a shot, so there you go.
There it is.
He made 2 hook shots and just shot a 3. So
KD's out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder at what point they go running back too. Because I do think if they're going to try to just run the football a lot, they may want to go with another running back.
Probably. They met with a lot of like late day 3 guys.
Yeah. If they wait till the 4th where if they keep those 2 fourths, there's a lot of guys in that range too.
Yeah. If they can get Jonah Coleman, that'd be great.
I like Claiborne a lot. We've mocked him a couple times.
That'd be a good dynamic.
But yeah, Jonah Coleman's very versatile. What happened?
Vikings got Golday.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. I see the thing for me with the linebackers is I don't really care to have another Mike.
Yeah.
I'll pass on another Mike. Like I would rather have a Will at this point. Texans finally got their defensive tackle pick. It's been like 4 years. They finally did it.
Did we, outside of Marcus Harris, do we take anybody?
Keontae Hamilton.
Yeah, 2 7th rounders.
So it's 2 7ths, and then Casario. Funny enough, because one of Casario's best value picks was Roy Lopez.
Yeah.
So he's actually not bad at drafting defensive tackle. They just haven't done it.
Packers.
Colts are on the clock.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
They just because Green Bay. Did Green Bay just take? Oh, I guess Green Bay hasn't gone yet, technically. They haven't. They had the picks in, but it hasn't really been announced, so. It's so funny how the fans hate trading back. Like, every fan base hates trading back. It's so funny to me.
I like it, honestly.
No, I do too. Trading back almost always works. You can't really because then you can just take who you want to.
Yeah.
But they're very upset because they lost Gold Day, it seems like. Jabari got a tech? For what?
Who? Jabari?
Jabari, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Look at chat real quick.
That is cool. I have a Scooby-Doo onesie. I can match him.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That thing has been sitting in my dorm since Halloween. I really haven't touched it. Actually, funny U of H story. So, there was this one thing for it was for the student section or whatever we were doing. It was before their first game, and so we were going around passing out flyers and stuff. And it was Halloween, so I was dressed as I had the Scooby-Doo onesie on, and that was the first time I'd ever met Kelvin Sampson. So he has no idea what I look like. I just was dressed as Scooby-Doo. So there you go. All right. And I was the only person dressed up. They were like, "Oh, you guys can dress up," and I was the only one that did it. So I was like, "Oh, all right." Packers went Brandon Cisse, the South Carolina corner. I know Jason Braddock really liked him. He was talking about that last night.
Now the Colts are on the clock.
Thoughts on 59? I like Eli Stowers and Anthony Hill. I like Hill. I would be a little upset if they took Stowers.
Yeah, they're sneaking up on us. Oh, shit.
I don't like Eli Stowers. It's nothing. Okay, I get why the excitement, but I don't think he's as good of a receiver as people think he is. And he can't block. You got to play him as a big slot if you're going to draft Eli Stowers. There's no way you can play him at tight end. I think he's basically like a worse Harold Fannin from last year. You back, Drew?
Yep. Back at it. Good timing.
Yeah, Texans coming up here.
Yeah, we'll see if they actually stick at the pick.
Got a couple AFC South teams coming up as well, with the Colts on the clock, and then Jaguars with their first picks.
It's true.
He was my quarterback in Pee Wee growing up, so I'm biased. No, that's valid. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. I respect it.
Big
I
Red.
didn't know, which is funny because I do watch Eli Stowers. I remember.
Stowers.
I remember. I guess I saw him play a couple snaps at quarterback for A&M at some point, and I didn't put two and two together that it was the same guy. So I read it the other week, and I was like, oh, like that was the Stowers that I remember from A&M. I didn't even think about that, which is funny. But like you said, he has only played it for a couple years, so he definitely could develop. I just don't think I'd take him in the second round. I would wait. Yeah. If you're going to take a tight end in the second for me, I would take Claire or maybe Delp or but I'm also fine with waiting till like round 4 for a tight end because I like a lot of those guys in that range. Like I know Cal's with me on Nate Borgacher. I really like him. I like a lot of Raridon is another guy. So I mean, you could wait on tight end as well. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, and I don't know if Stowers will ever develop into a blocking tight end. I don't know if he'll ever really want to really change his build either because he is so smooth and he is so fast up the seam. That's not something you really want to do. I think Delp, what I watched from film was that he was just kind of uniquely strong for his size, and you already like the route runner a lot. And
No.
same for Claire, you know,
What?
Strength.
Cole's got Allen.
CJ Allen?
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense. RAS Demon.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's not developing there.
Yeah, it's not really a good fit for his play style, but
yeah. The Colts are like the knockoff Eagles with how they draft. They always try to take like best player available and like RAS guys, and they don't develop them.
Very true. Very true.
So I don't know. They're a little weird. I think Dalton Schultz is only good at receiving. He's not a good blocker. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, Schultz is not a great blocker, but he definitely was better last year as a blocker.
Much better last year than 2 years
I think
prior.
For Schultz, it's definitely like an effort thing in the blocking game. He can block when he wants to block. And not that he's a great blocker, but the difference between like him and Stowers as the blocker is pretty wide. Schultz is a much better blocker than Stowers is.
Yeah. And the thing with Stowers is like, do you want to get Stowers or do you want to get a receiver?
At that point, you may just want to go receiver.
It's tough. I do like his size and catching ability and speed up the seam enough, but still, you could also literally just get a slot receiver or a Ted Hurst, a bigger receiver, to do that. So
because what are the receivers still left? Let me go check the board actually.
Bradley.
Bernard went. Where did Bernard go? He went to Pittsburgh. Good fit.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Pat McAfee's up.
Lord. Eagles on the clock. Who do we think they're taking?
Who's the
McCoy?
Yeah. I mean, Chris Bell at receiver is out there.
What? They went with Eli Stowers.
Philly? Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Philly, yeah. I do like Chris Bell. I think that the upside is there, and the injury kind of helps him drop a little bit.
Eli Stowers and Mekhi Lemon are going to run these like crossing routes, and Jalen Hurts is never throwing them the football.
Didn't they take Johnny Wilson too?
I don't know.
Or is that New York? I'm sure.
Dude, can McAfee just announce the pick? Jesus Christ.
So,
McAfee is like this whole like bit is a little overplayed. He needs to get on with this.
Yeah.
I cannot believe they took Eli Stowers. That's kind of crazy, actually. But that's a very Howie Roseman pick. I can't lie.
Yeah. He ain't won the division in like 15 years, bro.
Did y'all see Pat McAfee announce that pick?
Yeah. I was just watching that.
Yeah, I had to step away to watch that.
I'm going to run to the restroom before we get the Jags and Texans pick. I will be right back.
All right.
Patriots moved up.
Patriots moved up. Okay.
Who do they need?
Chargers. Honestly, I need to pull up like a big board at this point because there's so many players that have gone at this point. I know Jake just got the selections, but I don't have players available. Here we go.
This could be Brazil.
Yeah. That'd be a funny pick because, kind of Quentin Johnson, very just running a straight line kind of receiver.
Yeah.
Brazil. They can also go Yakis.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want to call
Patriots
him.
moved up, Jacob.
We did? Or who
Patriots.
did? Oh, okay.
Oh, the Patriots moved up with the Chargers. Okay.
Yeah.
Chargers
I
with
thought
that
Chargers still
second to
there,
last
but-
pick, that feels like Pregnon, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 60, what would that be? 63? That makes a lot of sense for Pregnon. Yeah, I wonder who New England would go with. They took Lomu, maybe defensive line.
Yeah.
I'm thinking receiver.
Oh man.
Oh, they got Akis.
Oh, I like Akis.
Yeah.
They did take him?
Yeah.
All right. Well, good prediction by Drew here.
Another one by Drew. Jags are on the clock.
Pregnon, maybe? Or
Surely Pregnon.
Ant Hill?
They could honestly.
They're in a good spot.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, they
know.
could probably trade back a little bit if they wanted to. So
They have a lot of picks, though.
Yeah.
that's true.
I think
But
they have
like,
like 9 picks.
yeah, I mean, it's an interesting spot when you have that many picks, but you could always try to balance it out.
If they want to go D tackle, I think Dominic Orange, Big Citrus,
That's true.
could make sense.
Yeah.
What team ever uses all 11 picks, anyways? So
Yeah,
Gotta
they're
be
not going to use all of those. I'm honestly glad Stowers is off the board. I did not want that. So yeah, Jags.
Astros are getting pelted right now.
Who is?
The Astros.
Oh. What, they already given up like 8 runs?
4 runs in 1 inning.
Jeez. Who's pitching? Oh, McCullers makes
My
sense.
aunts, yeah.
I love the video of McDonald's celebrating with the Texans. I see it.
Yeah, no, that video is awesome. That video is really awesome. At what point does Lance get taken out of the rotation? So since we're talking Astros already, it's got to happen soon. He's awful. He's awful. Dude, that first start was the biggest Linsanity start ever, and it was so obvious that was never holding up.
I was full, bro.
I guess the Jags also kind of want edge, so they could have wanted Akis. That could be why.
Yeah,
New England jumped them.
absolutely. Very valid reason.
Nico said the Eagles draft completely hinges on Hurts throwing between the hashes more. I have bad news. I have really bad news. He's not wrong though. I mean, it does, but that's not going to go well. I don't think. Sam Goon's got 11 in the first quarter.
Okay, David.
Cool. He's a home demon. Apparently, he can't play on the road. Texans told Caden McDonald he reminded him of current defensive tackle Tommy Togiai.
Yeah.
That's a great compliment. I hope he knows that. He probably has no idea who that is, but
No, they both went to Ohio State.
okay. Yeah.
He
true.
probably does.
Yeah. Two great players.
New England gave up a 4th and a 6th to move up 8 spots. That's a Casario trade up right there.
Yeah, no. If we get move fourth,
I hope McDonald. I hope with him that can kind of like stop some of that QB scrambling shit that we can't stop right now.
Yeah.
Just having more of a plug, like a center block up the middle that they can't get through.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, part of that, I feel like the linebackers are a little undisciplined with the quarterback scramble. Like, even
I wonder who.
That. And Toto, yes, obviously, but still.
But, Grenard to the Eagles.
They got traded.
For real?
Yeah.
For how much?
For a 3rd and a 3rd next year. So pick 98 and then a 3rd next year.
2/3?
And then they gave him 4 years, $100 million extension with $50 million guaranteed.
Whew.
Okay.
Good for JG. Good for him. Yeah. I really liked Grenard when he was here.
Me too. $25 million a year hits
the Texans posted a picture with Stroud and McDonald together.
Nice. Buckeye boys are back.
Jack's taking that time, bro. Oh, fuck.
Who do they take?
My favorite tight end.
Was it Claire?
Yeah.
Oh, they took Borgature in the 2nd round? Damn. Wow. I knew he's a good player. But that's surprising. Oh, at least we were right.
Yeah.
We got that one right.
25 years old. That's a bit early. But
he's perfect for Liam Cohen, though, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Damn. He looks good in their uniforms. Bears up. Bears. I think Bears going orange here.
I like that. I would like that. He's a good player. It's funny that Ian and Schefter get along now.
I guess they kind of have to, right?
It's because I heard that apparently like Schefter's going to retire probably, and then Ian's going to take over. So it's kind of like they're
Shams and Woj.
Woj,
yeah.
Didn't Ian get in a fight at like a coffee?
Yeah, it was Jordan Schultz.
Yeah.
Funny.
And then that was when it was over that contract or whatever. And then Schultz, like when Jamar and T got extended, he was like, they tell me exclusively. he was petty as hell about it. Grenard's a good fit for them too, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so early for Burger.
Yeah,
I really like him though. It does suck that they get one of my draft crushes, but I don't think I would have taken him top 60, and I wouldn't have taken him over Claire. He's a good player though.
It's just a crazy that's their first pick.
Yeah, Nate Borgature is their first. I guarantee you Jags fans are losing their mind right now.
And Gladstone's like, that's the guy.
Bears could go Sam Heck as well.
That's shocking that Borgature went. Can't believe that. I guess when you have that many picks, you just take who you like and just like screw the value. Someone said the Jaguars are drunk.
It is a little weird though because there was no run on tight ends. Nobody.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Stowers.
Yeah, it is a little weird when they have Strange and other guys though. Like they didn't need.
Yeah, they did not need that. They did not. No way.
Our sleeper went 56 though, Cal. We're taking our dubs.
Tell them.
We're taking our win.
So who are we hoping for at 59?
I'm hoping for Claire because of our mock drafts and because I like Max Claire.
I mean, I guess we have to go Claire because of the mock draft. I don't even know at this point. I mean,
Drew, we got to trade down to like 60, 62 and then take Claire.
Please. So funny.
Get it 100% correct and just be all over it.
Crazy.
No,
I think
Claire would be nice
back,
though. I think tight end is one of their bigger needs now. So
yeah, I mean it's totally fine if they do that.
I would look to trade down as well though. Oh wait, let me move the draft thing, the draft tracker, before I forget. Our GOAT James Foster loved Caden McDonald, by the way.
Yeah,
he does.
I think the whole world kind of likes McDonald.
Well, it's hard to dislike Caden McDonald because you can dislike the play style, but you can't like if you're looking for a certain
Logan Jones
to the Bears.
To the Bears.
I like that.
Okay. Oh, we mocked that, Cal, right? I think we did.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's a good fit.
Plug and play. Let's go pick. Jags fans are raging.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny watching the viewer count spike up when we're about to pick.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like dead when me and Cal were just here for a little bit. It was kind of like moving up ever so often, and it's gone up like 100 in the last like minute,
Absolutely,
minute and a half.
Honestly, I'm just thinking of the board. Like, if they want to go out of the box, two players I think would be exciting would be like Zachariah Branch or maybe like Mike Washington. Big fan of Mike Washington, and maybe get Noel out of that punt returner role and get Zachariah Branch in the punt returner role. Do some things with him, but like you said, tight ends totally.
Yeah, fine. Who's even? I gotta pull up the draft board. I don't even have it.
That's what I had to do. I had no idea who was on the board, so I just looked up some prospects. I'm like, well, if they're really not going to pick again until 116, if they don't trade here,
so Ant Hill.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony Hill.
Warren, if you want to go Warren. Jalen Kilgore could be an option here. Linebacker, Kyle Lewis.
Good Kyle Lewis.
Deontay Scott, if you want a nickel. They visited with him. Onyedim, it feels a little early, but I do like Tyler Onyedim a good amount. They already went defensive tackle.
I mean,
do like him though. He's a different type of player, so maybe at some point.
Yeah,
but probably not right now.
Probably not.
So San Fran's on the clock.
Browns moved up.
I think Emmanuel Michael Warren
to 58
now. Just to add.
Okay, just saw it.
I wonder if we'll move back now.
I'm trying to think who would they jump us for. Bregman?
Claire,
go for it.
Claire, didn't they just lose? They just lost Njoku.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Jones for a tight end.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Fair enough. Let us go linebacker, tight end. Again, whatever.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll see who it is. They moved up far too. They moved up from 70. That's a lot. They moved up pretty far.
Wow,
So they
interested
must
to see this trade.
maybe McCoy. Maybe they go corner. I mean, they do have a need at corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be so funny.
By the way,
if the Texans-
Boardinger is a good example of why consensus boards don't matter.
Oh, you know,
No.
absolutely. It does not matter. But also, like, he had 19 catches. Like, he had 19
Yeah.
catches in 2025. So,
Yeah. I will say part of that is because Marcel Reed sucks, but
I love his arm. Like, I was doing my grade and scouting report on him the other day. It's like, I love the way the ball comes out.
I gotta say, if you're an LSU fan, you probably do think Marcel Reed's pretty good because that guy owns LSU apparently.
He does, but it's just not consistent, and so
yeah, no, for sure.
Too bad.
Texans are on the clock currently.
All right,
Browns got one.
Okay, that makes sense.
You confirmed?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I highly doubt the Texans are going to take him.
All right. I'll be back.
Okay.
But I love the Texans will stay here. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So the Browns only gave up.
They gave up 107 and then
They also got 152.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good value for them. And they get
totally
Emmanuel Warren.
Yeah,
I like that for them actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they did get McNeil Warren.
All right, we'll see if the pick goes in for the Texans. I don't know if they pick. I think it's Claire.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Aaron Wilson said they met extensively with Max Claire, so I don't know what that means, but
I don't know what that means. But also, like, I feel like the tight end class is like
deep.
It's deep enough to where you could. I mean, obviously they traded picks around, but if they had 91, but they could, go back.
Yeah, I mean they do have 2 fourths, so if they just would want to just mortgage and move up, they also could do that.
Yeah. So like they don't. I don't know. We'll see.
If they love a player, they may just take him.
Yes,
but
they absolutely should. Because I mean, right now it's like kind of already got what you wanted from this draft, and now you just go for the players you like and just take them. Take them. I know a lot of people online like Claire, so it'd be kind of cool for the Texans to be media darlings after.
Another Ohio State tight end?
Yeah. Oof. He's definitely a better receiver.
Yeah, I think he's a better blocker too, to be honest with you.
Oh God, yeah. Well, that's not much. That's not saying much.
No, it's not.
Which I don't even know
not.
If Stover is a fullback. He truly is a fullback.
All right. Well, we're still on the clock, so I would say
I don't know.
probably take some calls at least. Nick Casario, this is actually the Texans' own pick, so Nick Casario is not very – he doesn't pick his own pick very often. Oh, they actually picked.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, I'm flipping it so I don't see who we take.
Or give me Taylor Green. All right, yeah, let's see what happens.
Pick's in.
Pick is in. I'm glad they stuck
I'm going
with
to
it.
mute Cal's mic so I don't accidentally hear his broadcast.
Yeah.
I heard it last time with McDonald. I heard who it was, so I was like, I don't lie.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, here we go.
Please no commercial breaks, ESPN.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no commercial. I think they're gone. There we go.
Bet.
Let's see. Billy Miller announcing a tight end pick. Let's see.
For real, that'd be awesome. That's the same guy.
All right, Billy, announce the pick, man. Let's get a move on here. Dude, announce the pick, man. Jesus. Dude, just announce the pick, man. I don't care. Oh, it's a tight end. Oh, it's the blocker. Okay, I get it. That makes sense.
It's like Paul Skeens.
That makes sense.
I don't even know who that is, Jacob.
Paul Skeens.
He's a blocker.
Who? I don't know who that is.
I mentioned him earlier. He blocks his ass
I got to turn my
off.
volume up. Sorry. What were you saying, Jacob?
He blocks his ass off.
All right, he blocks his ass off. I'll take it.
He's maybe the best blocker in the class.
Who the fuck is Tingus Pingus?
That's literally what I'm thinking.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I think I had him in one of my mocks, and I talked about him last night. So that makes sense. I
don't mind.
I'm genuinely gonna have to go watch film because I have no idea. Oh my god, yeah. Look at this face. Wow. That's funny.
Well, so the Ohio State tight end didn't work, so we're gonna go with Michigan. I like it. Good idea.
I like it. We know Michigan always has those dependable archetypes.
Jacob, break down his game for Drew.
So okay. I know Daniel Jeremiah comped him to Tucker Kraft. Like he's got some athleticism. He can develop into more of he's very tall. He ran a 4.61, so he does have some athleticism. He's just raw in the receiving game, but his blocking. I mean, he's got an 80 percentile wingspan. So very long arms, physical. He's your traditional Y tight end, which D'Amico talked about wanting to improve. So
yeah.
Okay. I'm watching film right now, real quick. This is a second round pick too. You have to remember.
Yeah.
But I mean, he looks very smooth, like you say. He's 6'6" and he's 250 pounds, so you know that he can definitely stretch the field. Like you said, he ran a 4.61, and probably add a little bit of muscle to his frame too. If he's already a good blocker, though, why do it? I do kind of like this guy.
Go with it. Athlete, good athlete. He's gonna have to see K-Star no more.
Yeah, remember this is Nick Caley's pick more than likely.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, he was a team captain last year, so there you go.
Wow, that's hilarious. He does it again. I think he can really push up field.
No.
Titans traded up and took Ant Hill, by the way.
I also just texted the Big Ten scout, and he said he was higher on Marlon Klein than the consensus. And
yeah, I posted April 13th about some of my guys at the position of interest for the Texans, and he was on the list. It was Nate Morgature, Oscar Delp, and Marlon Klein. So throw Claire in there as well.
Yeah, man, I do think he's a very good athlete, and I mean, you can definitely he'll push up field faster than Schultz. Faster than Stover. Obviously, we don't know about Brevin Jordan coming back, but he's at least going to be able to push up field and block, in the screen game. And I'm excited. Obviously, what's a funny pick that I kind of didn't know? Oh, I didn't know Juice Scruggs was when we drafted Juice Scruggs, and
rightfully so.
Rightfully so. He was a higher. There's some people out there that really like DrewScouts, but I remember not knowing who that was at all. No, no, I had no idea. But Marlon Klein, I can get on board with because there's a skill set there. That's a really nice pick. You can use him in the flats. Might break a tackle in space. It's cool. You can watch some run blocking after this as well.
Rams went Claire, so there you go.
The Rams?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
There you go. I just saw someone complain about the pick and said we should have taken Pregnon, so they're still there.
That's funny.
All right, that could be it for us on the day.
It could be. Oh boy, so we're started. Someone just replied to me with his college stats, his receiving stats when he's a blocking tight end. So, there we go.
Very mature individual and very calm too. This guy was one of the number one linebackers in the country, another one of those failures on my part. But this guy is so athletic. He just got to learn how to take on blocks, and I think he'll be a much better player.
To announce the Los Angeles Rams selection, please welcome first round pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, Kayvon Austin.
The Rams just took Claire. Of course.
St. Louis, I still like y'all, St. Louis. With the 61st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the LA Rams select Matt Claire, tight end from Ohio State, baby. If you watch the draft unfold, you get on position runs. 4 tight ends taken in the last 8 picks. Yeah, Max can run. Good receiver.
It's a good pick for Houston. I like the fit a lot.
Me too. And it's a player that isn't, one-dimensional, isn't.
Oh, here we go. I got
developed.
Fire Nick Casario. There we go. We're back.
Oh boy.
That's
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Damn, so he really is from Germany. Like, he wasn't just born there.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, he's from Germany. I wonder if he's got a funny nickname too.
He might have a fun. We got to find it.
Oh, okay. Oh, they put up the wrong picture. They put up the wrong picture for Max Claire on ESPN. They put up Yakis.
Oh yeah.
Bills are moving up.
I did see that, yeah.
Plan your finances, people, causes, and communities we want. Where money means more. The Evergreen Family Vacation started with Expedia. They were the place to go to most places. When hockey season ended, home started. Dad knew his family needed much, but they didn't need to quiet. And lots of space. So they planned their flights, car, and vacation home all in one place. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia. The one place you go to go fix them. Just pull my brain off.
You think you know?
Dude, Anthony Hill's not that fucking good, bro.
It's the Texas fans. This happens every time. It's like there's a.
I'm a
good
Texas fan. I
Always
don't think he's
Texas.
No, I
even
know.
that. Like Jesus, bro.
It happens every time. There was guys last year that this happened to too. I can't think of who it was, but it happens every year. Oh, remember when AD Mitchell was in the draft and we passed
Oh
on
my
him?
god, bro.
I loved AD Mitchell.
He's a good player, yeah. Or I thought he was gonna be a good player.
Yeah. No, for sure.
What if it was a Cozio? Yeah, sure.
I just got asked, how is he different from Stover? Stover sucks.
Oh, he's very different.
Yeah.
That's funny. So different.
They let Stover get number 8. That bothers me so much.
Oh, that's so. Oh, he's gonna play fullback, so that's okay.
I saw Michael Trigg. We're going through all the receiving tight ends.
Trigg, bro? No.
I know Trigg sucks, but you know how people are.
Stupid, man.
Yeah, so he's from Germany. He's native.
Yeah, Cologne or Cologne. We have a tight end coach as an OC, and we're questioning him.
People think Kaylee's terrible because he didn't make the offense work with Harrison Bryant tight end too. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, like Klein was always a good option for the Texans because he's a good inline blocker. Like that's what they were. At the end of the day, people thought they were looking for a receiving tight end. We're dumb. Like I'm just being honest. Like they were never going to look for a receiving tight end. That's not how they want to play offense. They've told you what they want to do on offense, and people still thought they were not going to do it. So I don't know. Like they've told everyone ever that they want to be physical on offense. So they're not taking Eli Stowers. Like that was never in the cards. So you could say, like I said, would I have preferred Claire? Yeah. I think Delp was also an option that you could have gone with, but Delp also isn't a very good blocker. Like he has room to develop into being a good blocker. He's got the frame, he's got that. He's just not ready to be a good blocker now, I don't think. So Klein is probably he's one of the more pro-ready blockers, I'd say, and then also has the upside to develop into a good blocker. I mean, guys, the Jags took Borgacher 4 picks ahead. The tight end class this year was weird because there's a lot of different options. It was always about finding the guy that you wanted. It was never like this guy is significantly better than this guy. And also with the linebacker thing, if we're really going to complain about Ant Hill, like, do you not think that if D'Amico thought Ant Hill was some like god linebacker, he wouldn't take him?
Yeah,
he wouldn't push for Ant Hill. Like, I guarantee you that he knows more about linebackers than most.
Than fucking everyone. This is sick, bro.
in practice that went after those guys, and it made him a better player. No question. Now, guys, I'm pretty surprised at this pick right here because if he's going before Jermod McCoy, telling you about that game, right? I mean, yeah, that's not looking good for Jermod. Because he just don't great high Jermod McCoy.
Yeah, so, I mean, at the end of the day, you look at Klein, and so Klein is a good inline blocker that had a 9 RAS score.
Exactly.
That's the point. That's why they did it.
We have a 5-point medical grading system. If you're a 4, you're going to take a guy.
Like if D'Amico took an edge and I didn't like him, I would not care because it's D'Amico. So I trust Kaylee as well. Check chat, Jacob.
I will. Hold on. I'm posting this real quick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel for Klein's blocking technique, but I really like the athlete. I really do.
Let me see. Yeah, let me check. Chat. See what the stats. Oh, they took Ikpenosa. I didn't even see that. I like him.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Stowers, if it was up to our fans, Stowers, Pregnon, and like I don't even know who else would all be Texans right now.
Oh no.
So
No way.
which one is the? Am I dumb? Oh, there we go. Found it. There.
With the 63rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Jake Slaughter, guard, Florida.
At 63? Holy shit.
Oh, Slaughter went? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Heck hasn't gone yet, actually. I like
Yeah.
See, he's got to be a team fit, but Heck is, to me, the best center out of all the guys.
Yeah.
Come along with it. They were engaged in October of 2025 to follow the accolades. He ended up listed down with favorite place. This was my number 1 center. You know, this guy is a no-brainer for me in terms of his ability to run block, to reach people. He's intrinsically motivated. He's a leader on the team. He's next level with all the players. He's going to make whatever team he goes to better. And I think this guy is an outstanding player with his toughness, his work ethic, and his quickness and ability to finish blocks. 51 games played, 33 career starts, very smart, intelligent offensive center. Can help you sit there for 3 snaps. 3 there in the charge will get you help. 4 Justin Herbert, 8 real confidence. Big 1 more pick in the second round tonight from this year.
Bring my buddy savings to the Home Depot. We have all your appliances.
All the appliances at my space and my schedule.
Samsung has features that will work for both. We have the perfect fit for your kitchen and all in one laundry and anything time. If you like it, find Samsung now at the Home Depot.
Oh, and they announced what's his name as a guard, Slaughter.
They did?
Yeah.
How's he gonna play guard?
I don't know if he ever has, but maybe that's where they want to play him. I don't know.
The government is good, but that first degree in the family, that promotion, or they traveled all day to survive the way. Work is just that. That for them is the bucket fight.
Don't rush your home.
I mean, I can't remember the last time the Texans had a blocking tight end as good as I think Klein will be. So
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
I'm looking at him now, and I think the really thing that stands out is like if he truly is, 6'6", and he's able to just start with such low pads and be able to run his legs through contact, and he's not fully built for his size, so there's just a lot of things to like. And you see him run in a straight line,
Bro,
like
Cal, your guy Steve Dent, bro, he might be washed. I hate to break it to you.
Who?
Our guy Steve Dent,
Who's that?
Coach Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, he might be washed. He just said he doesn't block at all. I don't think he's watched Klein.
Yeah.
Turn the offseason on again with the NFL app. Your home for all things NFL. It is time for football. The news, the highlights, and keep access with a subscription to NFL Plus. For the picks, the moves, the plays, all in one place. Wow! Are you kidding me? All year long. Love from home. Scan now and score 40% off NFL Plus. Welcome back to the 2026 NFL
Ooh,
Draft
Bud Clark.
presented by Bud Light. One more pick to be made in the second round, and then we will commence with round 3. Time between picks in the third round of the NFL Draft is 5 minutes. Seahawks made the final pick of the first round. Now they'll do so here in the second.
Carson back to the Cardinals.
did he get drafted?
We're gonna see. Ricky put out a tweet. We'll see if Ricky's
Okay.
right.
Ricky knows.
Yep, they took Carson back.
Oh my gosh, I like that.
Bum, bum, bum. So Arizona did take Beck at this spot. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And I did not realize the Texans now don't have a third round pick, but
Yeah, they have 2 fourths.
yeah.
So.
Now they probably may trade back. They may be tempted to trade back in, so we'll see.
Dude, pick 59. Act like it's a first. God damn.
Yeah, people. I don't know. Casario hit on 2 obvious picks, and then they take a developmental guy. They'll lose their minds. I don't know. You know how people are.
Thank you for your service.
Someone just tell me we don't need a blocking tight end. Have we watched the same team?
He's finally a real blocking tight end. People thought Stover would be a blocking tight end, but
yeah, I mean the technique can improve, but he's got all the skill set for it.
He does,
and
yeah.
The skill set will the technique can obviously improve with better coaching too.
And I think at the same time, like you always want tight ends to combo block, and from what I've seen on tape of him just truly combo blocking and coming in as the second blocker, it looks naturally strong. He can run his legs, and like I said earlier, I think he's kind of lean. He's a little bit lean. He's 6'6", but he could add some muscle too.
Yep.
Inspirational tribute to our service members. There's always been a unique connection between military and football. And as we start the third round here in Pittsburgh's NFL draft, 5 minutes between picks. Chris Davis says, but Howard, Big Saban, and TOK Twitch that will keep an eye on the news for you as well. As we work our way toward the end of this night, we total up the compensatory picks that are awarded due to free agency and other issues. We will have.
I think it's funny that I literally posted the clip of D'Amico talking about how they wanted to upgrade at wide tight end, and people were like, "Oh, we need Stowers, we need he literally told me what they're talking about. I don't know.
That's funny.
He literally said it. He said the reason they signed Moreau is because they thought they had to get better at wide tight end. He literally told the media that, and I don't know.
At this point, I'm like, just please cut Stover. Or I mean, I love British Brooks, so just get Stover out of there.
You can be the long snapper.
Yes. No, we need Jamal Hill long snapping.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. I don't know why it hasn't been put in place yet. But yeah, but there's a lot of optimism on Klein. A lot more optimism on Klein than I remember there being about Stover coming out. I was just like, are you kidding me? They drafted an incredibly raw tight end who, like, what was he like? He was like a wrestler and like a farm boy, and
yeah,
like that. It was just like, this is just like a football player that they think is tough.
Good athlete, he's got really good feet, he's got really good arms, he's got whip strength, different ball strength, pocket presence. He's got everything you want. And one thing that people say is he turns the ball over too much. But he has one of the lowest unforced errors, 6%. That's sacks, fumbles, and interceptions of all the quarterbacks in this draft. And here's some of the things that you see. This is a guy that has a ton of experience, unlike what we saw from Tyson.
We continue to see this run of.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive that a guy who's been a lot of football at a high level, I think he had influence in the last season.
Pregnon still hasn't gone, which is funny.
Yeah, it's really funny because I thought that he was like a solidified. I mean, just based on chatter, I didn't know anything. Solidified like first round pick for quite a while, and then they're like, we're okay. We're okay.
To the tight end position.
I would like to see Jamal McCoy go soon because, I mean, I understand the injury concerns, but take a chance. He would, I mean, truly, if he was not injured, would have been a top 10 pick right after Delaney.
And one of the things with Clarkson back, it's been a difficult journey. One of the things that you look at from a quarterback to a player, how do they handle the low moments? Clarkson back, that's good. That's good.
My name is Carson Beck.
especially just going through college, having played 5 years at the University of Georgia, being a player under Coach Kirby Smart. SEC championship game in 2024 when I was at Georgia. I tore my UCL. That was a really
Broncos.
time. Not know if I was ever going to be able to get back to playing the game I love. Get to a good school at Miami. But Chris Paul gave me that opportunity to lead that offense and play with these amazing guys and teammates.
Who?
Onyedem.
Onyedem? Good for him.
Yeah. Man, a lot of my guys are going higher than I think people thought. Good for the
6'7".
Vegas 6'7".
Dixon Baez. Come on, guys. Keion Crawford.
Definitely swarm.
He'll fit right in. Keion Crawford is the pick.
Yeah, you're right, Jacob. Onyedem is a very different player from McDonald. I kind of do like him. I do. Pretty violent. I like to get off.
Marlon Klein said he wanted to be drafted by Houston. He texted tight ends coach James Furtnance this morning, told him let's make it happen. He liked the toughness they play with in family environment.
Hell yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like every player wants to be here.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to be here?
Right.
Yeah.
We've had very minimal drama. We get rid of players who cause drama.
We extend you if you play well.
We extend you. Also, like players will probably eventually start taking pay cuts to be here too. So,
I have a prediction for CJ. If CJ balls out, I bet he'll take a pay cut if they sign Tank.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
Like a little $5 million pay cut just so they can keep Tank.
Yeah. I mean, because to an extent, like, can you really re-sign Lassiter if he signs Stroud to $60+ million? Probably not.
I don't think they will.
Bro, when did Mew get a new account, bro? I'm blocking this fucking guy.
That's his brother, Michael Warren. That's Michael Warren. Philly.
Yeah, I'm excited about Klein though. I mean, I don't necessarily think Klein is maybe going to be amazing year one or anything like that. But he's a good player, and he has a chance to be a good player if developed.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like he'll still probably contribute year one. We've seen injuries happen to our tight ends plenty before, and he definitely stretches the field more than any of the tight ends we have, even more than Foster Moreau as well. So I can see him being in on third down.
The Eagles took Markel Bell, tackle.
Of course. I mean, obviously, I know Stoutland's gone, but still, of course, they took a big body offensive lineman.
Let me get back to. Oh wait, is the tracker on the right thing? Probably not.
Nope.
Oh yeah, it's not. Let me fix that. What the heck is the stream?
6'6", 248 pounds.
There we go. Okay. We're almost at 1,500 people in here today, by the way, so appreciate everyone for coming through. So we got. I'll probably go to like pick 80, and then kind of get this wrapped up.
Pick 80, you said, Jacob?
Yeah, kind of get in the middle of the third, and then kind of wrap it up.
Yeah.
Markel Bell to the Eagles.
Yep.
The Bears.
Yeah, I don't know if the Texans will. Let's look at the picks that they have remaining, honestly. If they really have anything to trade with, frankly. Like you said, they have 2 4th-round picks. Yeah, I mean, you could trade 117 and 141 into the 3rd round, most likely in the middle of the 3rd round.
Yeah.
And then there's a massive gap that they have from 141 to 243. But this year, do you really care? Like, would you just use 243 to draft a punter?
I think they're going to get Stonehouse.
Who?
The
punter.
Yeah, Syracuse or Illinois, whatever.
Oh yeah, Syracuse. Yeah. I think they get definitely draft special teamer this year, especially in this draft. You know.
Yeah.
I always think it's funny. Like, I respect when people come into, give actual reasons for not liking players, but people just using consensus board is so dumb.
Oh my god, yeah. Consensus board, man.
Like,
it doesn't matter. It really does not matter.
They literally know nothing about him. They looked up his consensus board and they hate the pick now.
Like, and the same thing, like the teams that make the picks, they don't care at all. They have their own rankings, and for different reasons. I mean, obviously, the Texas A&M tight end the Jaguars took, like, I don't think he's the best tight end available. I just, like, hard to believe. Like, would be frustrated, but still.
Yeah, well, and obviously, you can even apply this to the Texans. Like, at some point, people have got to realize, like, nobody actually just drafts the best player of it. Like, I guess the whole idea of what people think best player available is dumb because people just assume it's off the consensus board, which is like not how it works. So, and teams draft for need. They can tell you they don't, but they do.
Yeah, a great example of best player available is when the Texans drafted Jalen Smith. They didn't need a nickel. They could have easily signed a veteran backup cornerback if they wanted to. But they drafted a very talented defensive back. They probably also play on special teams and do a lot of things throughout his career. And they drafted him in the 3rd round. I love him. I loved him. I thought he was a 2nd round pick.
Sam Roush.
Yep.
Kind of reminds me of when we took Kamari. Like, everyone's bitching, but then all of the tight ends start coming off the board.
Kamari was very obviously going to be good, too. That's the funny part.
Yeah. I love them. Did not care about the 40 time or anything.
They're representing Friends of the Children, an incredible organization that focuses on the importance of mentorship and empowering youth. The NFL and the Bears work with Friends of the Children as part of our Inspired Change initiative. Kylan and Timothy, time to announce the pick.
With the 61st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
I don't think that's how you say his name. Tell that child that's how you say his name.
Sam Roses. Mexican now. Nate Tice had Klein in his top 85.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, and obviously the Texans don't have a pick until 116, and so I'll take it all day.
That's a good point too. That they kind of had to reach.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, they could have maybe traded back, but they've done this in the past where they'll take when they took Blake Fisher. Like I thought Blake Fisher was a reach, or you take Scruggs. I thought that was a reach, but they don't care. They want to take him now because they have the opportunity to take him now.
And in fairness, if you would have moved back, how far are you moving back? Because like 5 tight ends have gone since
exactly,
3 tight ends have gone since they picked. So it wasn't like if a team really liked Klein.
Yeah, these teams that are taking tight ends right now could have actually had Klein higher on their board as well, very easily.
Yeah, you never know.
Six guys that can block are hard to find. Let's go back to the stage of cell routes.
Trying to find if I have any clips on Klein. Oh, go!
Who? Romello
Height.
That's a good pick.
Who's their DC now? The Niners. Am I blanking? Who do they hire?
Morris.
Yeah.
Morris.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Two interesting picks. San Francisco's dribbling. I like it. I guess they have a lot of 3rd round picks or 4th round picks. San Francisco does. Probably 4th round picks. Curious to see. Oh yeah, the 49ers have 1, 2, 3, 4 4th round picks. They have no 6th round picks and 7th round picks. In this draft, you don't want to be anywhere after the 5th round. So that's a good plan.
Why do people want Pregnon? We already took an interior line.
That's just stupid, bro.
You have like a.
Pregnon's not gonna play.
They just know his name.
Playing?
They just know his name, bro.
Where is he? Where is Pregnon playing? Like, I genuinely don't know where he's playing. At least the Ant Hill thing I think could develop into someone, but like, y'all again, you really think that D'Amico is not if he thought Ant Hill was a star, he's 100% taking him. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
I agree. But there will be a year where if we do see D'Amico get his, get an early round linebacker.
Oh, I do agree with that.
Not going to be this year. Not going to be this year at all.
Let me see if I have any cut-ups on hit 1,500 viewers, by the way. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by.
Let's go.
So combined, we've gotten pretty much 5K these 2 days.
Nice.
We appreciate everyone. I think we can probably at least pick 80 or around 9 p.m. We probably can get this wrapped up. I think.
Yeah,
I think that
sounds good to me.
Right. I'm not super convinced Houston will pick again today, so you can kind of.
Yeah, I think that they should be very happy with what they've done already. So when you kind of have that feeling, aren't really tempted to trade up per se. And they do have 2 4th-round picks, and so they're very close to each other, and that's a nice thing to have sometimes when you have 106 and 117. And so I think they're going to want to feel that out.
Yeah, I forget they still have 106. Actually, I kind of.
Yeah. Now they may also, trade back to the 5th round to get more draft capital for 2027 to make like those little, trades for players that might get cut and stuff like that too. So it's something to look out for.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. I will be right back.
All right. See what the Commanders went with here.
Week 5 of UFL matchups tomorrow night. St. Louis Battlehawks and your Orlando Storm. 7 Eastern.
Commanders. Oh, Commanders went with. Okay, well, they're about to announce it, so I'm not going to say anything.
Then the Louisville Kings and the Dallas Renegades at 3 o'clock Eastern. Central as we go back to state, if you did for the Commanders. Hello, Pittsburgh. How are you tonight? First and foremost, to an amazing town, sports town and fans, Pittsburgh. Thank you for being a great host in the 2026 draft. You guys are amazing. As much as I am into introducing our next pick, I want to say this first and foremost. Tomorrow, I get a great opportunity for you, Pittsburgh, to pass the torch to myself and my fellow crew in Washington, D.C.
Someone just said this might be the worst pick in franchise history, so there you go.
Okay,
well, that's the words of someone who has never heard of Martin Klein.
Exactly.
I never heard of him, though, and it just took me a couple of seconds to watch him and then feel okay about it.
Just information earlier today, the girls playing football became officially sanctioned high school varsity sport in Maryland.
Is Mark Rippon the father of Rippon? Was the backup for the
I think there's a real chance that Ohio.
Probably.
No idea.
For making this possible. It'll also be great for my granddaughters, Malaya.
Dude, like Nick has earned probably the most benefit of the doubt of any GM in the league. And we can't let him go on the tight end.
Dude, just say the pick.
No, for real. This guy might have been dragging on the longest of anyone.
Are you talking about Sonny Styles?
Yeah, like, dude, we know y'all took Sonny Styles, but we watched the draft.
Boo, yeah, boo him.
Boo this man. Did all that for Antonio Williams?
Antonio
I
Williams.
like Antonio Williams. There's this one guy on Twitter.
Dude, Adam Peters is going like this to take Pregnon.
Yeah. He's itching.
25 years old.
They had to pull him out the room for that one, bro. I'm glad we were right about Pickman.
I'm not even joking. I turn on Michigan tape for one play, and and Klein totally seals off Sonny Styles for a huge rush.
Nice.
Here, I can I can change. Let me change it from that. Yeah. And then here, share screen. Or wait, yeah. Okay, here, let me add this back to the stage. Okay. Not that one. How does that look? Can I see that?
Looks good, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's number 17.
Okay. Oh, we can see it now.
Get upfield.
Am I tweaking?
Oh, we can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah, no.
Get out full screen. Once you go
It's
full
like
screen, it
the
doesn't
exit
show.
full
Yeah.
What
Okay,
happened?
yeah, I guess you can't.
You're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
do that.
right here, number 17.
Yeah.
We're gonna get up here.
He moves really well. I think the problem is that like doesn't seem too strong.
No,
He's also, he could add.
He's new to football. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a newer guy.
But yeah, that's really exciting though. Like he just moves so much better than that tight end we've had in the room, and obviously willing to block and stay low too for a 6'6" guy.
Considering his height and his wingspan, he could add a lot of weight.
Yeah, exactly. He could put on 20 pounds if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be a guy that we see like year one. You know, maybe he's not used a ton, and then you look up in year two and he looks like a totally different guy.
Like, frankly, get him in the flats. Like he's better in the flats than Schultz would be, Foster Moreau would be, Stover would be. So I'm totally fine with it.
Dude, the Saints are having the Cal draft. They got Oscar Belt.
Yeah, I think you can see. You saw him at the top of the screen there. He can shut it down pretty quickly too in space. So.
I still got the tape on. If y'all, we can watch this if y'all want. It's not even his cut up, so we may have. Yeah, it's nothing burger. I don't even think he's on the field here.
If you want, I can share key targets.
Okay, yeah, that works.
I can share my screen.
Yeah, here I'll share mine. There we go.
Cario Davis to the Bengals. That's a good pick.
All right, just gotta set this up real quick. Share my screen. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You want to see this, guys?
Oh wait, let me add it to stage.
Oh,
yep, I got it.
Okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Let's see his receptions. I think the receptions are more exciting. We know he's kind of a developmental blocker, but like, I'll watch this.
He's a good receiver. You know, but the big question with talking to general managers and learning about this guy is his great athletic skill never really kind of matched up to his play speed and his ability on the field, even though I thought he was an outstanding player for Georgia. Yeah, career high to get to for a single season, 24. Career high receiving yards for a single season, 284. All these traits Coach talked about never really materialized into production for Georgia. Now, you mentioned Brock Bowers of Lucky Larson, a very good player. Darnell Washington.
It's just rare. Obviously, you know, it's not like his technique at the second level when he seals, you know, Siles in that video. It's not like the technique is great. He could still improve the technique. It's the fact that he gets upfield so well and is able to totally seal off Styles. Who there's not many linebackers that are better athletes than Sonny Styles.
Kids would love to be on college games. Wow.
Tell him what it took to hire him.
Oh. Get more
Malachi Fields.
I didn't watch Malachi Fields actually.
Yeah. 74 picks, 2026 NFL Draft. The New York Giants select Malachi Fields.
Michael Pittman is the comp. Yeah, he ran a 4.6.
No, take it back and frazzle him.
Hey, Shen gonna start at 2 for 2, Cal. He's 5 for 12.
There it is. Sit back and observe. And Reed is 4 for 15.
I think the dog likes Marlon Klein.
Yeah, no, the dog does like Marlon Klein. I do not like Malachi Fields, unfortunately. So that sucks. But this was a play I saw earlier that I really liked. You can just tell he moves really well, and he can also. That's not the first time he tried to hurdle someone.
Wait, are you showing plays?
Yeah.
We can't see.
Oh, I can't see it. Yeah.
You can't?
No. Is it showing PFF?
No way.
Literally.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this again. I'm gonna reshare it. Okay. All right. Now try, Jacob.
Okay, now, yeah, we got it now.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Sweet. All right.
Oh wait, let me get squeeze down the face cams a little bit so we can.
Okay.
There we go.
You see it? All right. Awesome.
Yep, that works good.
Yeah.
Over the middle.
Yeah, he's a really good weapon to use over the middle of the field. Very slithery, smooth too.
Definitely moves better than all the other Titans we have.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably what stood out the most to them.
Yeah.
I mean, even like Roosh and Claire. I think he moves better than Claire as well.
I didn't really understand. Okay, the thing with Klein that is bizarre to me is a lot of people really liked Roosh, but Roosh didn't have production either.
No.
Yeah.
Roosh was another guy that was a developmental guy.
He also doesn't.
So I don't
move
understand
like
why people are like.
Yeah, I like this play too. We can go to the end zone because he's moving well in tight spaces and expanded space, and so just kind of goes to show that the athlete that he is.
Oh,
he got a little bounce in his step.
Yeah.
Some trades. There we go. I like this because he kind of gets sticky with it too. You can probably see it from here better. But there is a lot of route running upside with this player, and potentially better than the other tight ends. And that's what they.
Damn. Hey, you know what? Fair as Aaron Wilson. Caleb Douglas went top 75. Fair enough.
There you go. That's impressive.
Fair enough, Aaron.
All PFF was really low on him. All right. I mean, that's kind of like Stower's S2. So you're kind of getting a lot of things from him, but he's also doing it starting with his hand in the dirt. Oh, okay.
They're in every uniform of every team in town. On every fan's craft.
I like that they use him in the screen game too, because that's something that Texans could definitely use.
Black and gold in the soul of Pittsburgh. Welcome to the 2026 NFL Draft.
74 years have been selected in this NFL draft, looking across the waves. Beautiful area, great sports complexes here, home of Pittsburgh Pirates.
You get him in the flat.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly where the Texans should use him. This in year one, like that is so much better than what they've had in the room, like Cal said.
The NFL draft here on ABC, the Miami Dolphins taking Texas Tech. The Miami Dolphins selection. Please welcome back. Pro Football.
Here, just kind of a late release, like also a move after the catch.
Steelers got Drew Alar. I like that pick.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's not going to play year one, but I like that. Let McCarthy do his thing with quarterbacks.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Nuss bus. He's still on the board.
Oh, as he should. As he should. Couple more clips. In the flats again, which I really like him in the flats too.
That was a good tackle. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, that was a great tackle. But up, in the flats, over the middle of the field, up the seam. He came back from injury too, and was able to do just fine. So, and they made this multiple catches through physicality.
Yeah.
So they probably like him a lot as a pass catcher. Frankly, from what you're seeing on tape, he's not just a blocking tight end. A very intriguing pass catcher and run after the catch player.
Damn, throw the ball, bro. Shit.
And then we can look at
That's LSU's favorite quarterback.
I know.
Thanks. Then we can look at some run blocking.
By the way, Daniel Jeremiah said about like 2 weeks ago that he thought Klein could go in the second.
Yeah.
So teams clearly liked him.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But here's one of the things you're going to see about Klein is that he's naturally taller, 6'6". He comes off the line of scrimmage, he's going to get a bit stood up. And so that's something where you do kind of want to add weight to his frame. But look at what he does after. He's still able to drive his legs. And so with a little bit of help, he pushes that guy 5 yards down the field. And he definitely shows effort. It wasn't the cleanest block ever. And then he was actually able to grip and turn number 13 away. He was lacking leverage, and he still turned him away. Didn't really see much there.
I can move the face cams down again so we can kind of get for the end zone view. Let me fix that. They're a little in the way.
All right. Anyways, this is him against like a lighter defender.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Pad level, but he's still moving his legs, and he's also still latched on with his hands. And I don't love the hands. I think he needs to kind of attack from right here instead of vertical.
It is good to note too that the Texans' new tight ends coach is a former offensive lineman. So if you want to develop blocking technique, not a bad guy.
Yeah, I think he needs blocking technique, but he shows great effort and he will move his legs. Not in the play there, but not in the play there either. Then here,
oh boy,
see. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. Here he's got decent leverage, and he's still driving. Like he puts this guy kind of in the dirt, kind of had some help, but I love how he's still always like engaged with his hands. And here he's just kind of coming across the line of scrimmage. So we're going to end up getting number 10. In line, up to the second level. Hands are super wide.
Why is Underwood throwing his arm up like it's a touchdown?
He does that. He's done that like 3 times.
It's all that money he got to his head.
Dave Portnoy.
Here's at the second level again, and that was a great block. See, that is what you want to see at the second level. He's got really high hands, but he's just got such a strong grip.
That's probably something they think they can work on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, his hands need to be lower. Like, that's better. That's way better hand placement. But he struggles to maintain that because he's so tall. Yeah, tripped.
You're going to put him on that Caden Proctor diet. There we go.
And obviously he's dominating the lighter defenders, but still promising leg driving hands against the bigger guys.
Howard Pregnon and Duck are still available. I don't know. Gee, do you want to watch the tape? Joking. No.
Cross the line of scrimmage. That was really smart. That was a really smart play. He could have blocked him, but then he also really should have blocked him, and he did. So that was good.
He has the athleticism. He just needs to tighten up on some of the small things, especially
That
if
was
he's going to have any level of success in the
not
NFL.
as good.
Let's also not forget with
He's struggling a lot with angles and leverage, but he's still playing well because he's such a good athlete. So he needs to be over here, but he's up high. He gets help. I mean, he may have known that he was getting help, to be fair. But now, when you see our tight ends, Schultz probably loses his hands, probably gets off his feet. He's truly gripping on him the entire time.
And I think I saw a lot of people say that he just holds, but I think people are mistaking grip strength for holds.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a ton of holds. I've seen him gripping.
Yeah,
there's a big difference there.
Absolutely, big difference.
All my older cousins and everything. I remember as soon as I would get the
And then I like the speed, but he could have laid him out. He really could have laid that guy out.
physical part of football, even though we were in our khakis and polos at the time.
Of course, obviously very hard to block at that angle when he's already got inside leverage.
It's just one way I
Always hate when tight ends are put in spots like that, which we saw a lot with Slowick.
spring outdoor power deals happening now.
That's not the spot you want him in. You want him on those lighter defenders. You want him combat. These guys that are bigger are going to long arm them and just shove them away.
Save during outdoor power deals now through April 29th at the Home Depot.
So, Jessica, is there anyone you like?
Like anyone here.
Oh my gosh.
And then I think that was, yeah, they're going to need. But
Buy the right coverage name, even if it's not with us.
What do you think?
That works.
You look so good together.
Don't hate me, I just told you.
Interesting. You did not.
All right, I think Drew's gone now. I think.
Drew's dead.
You want to go ahead and kind of wrap this up, Cal? I think we're kind of done. So we appreciate everyone for tuning in. Obviously, thank you for all the support over the last 2 days. We've had close to, now we've had close to combined 5,000 viewers on these two streams. So I really thank y'all for that. That means a ton. All right, Drew's back. We're kind of just wrapping it up anyways, Drew. So
okay, sorry about that.
no worries.
We got to see some film.
Yeah, we appreciate all the viewers that we've had these last 2 days. Like I said, we've had close to 5,000 combined, and it may go up after this gets uploaded. So we really appreciate all the support. Obviously, make sure y'all follow Cal, NestaGraphics, and DrewScouts on X, obviously, and then subscribe to Texans Probe on YouTube. Plenty more content coming. We're probably going to do some film breakdowns of some more players, especially some of these day 3 guys that we don't get to talk about on here. We appreciate all the support, obviously. And I think that's pretty much it. I think we're pretty good to wrap this one up. We'll see y'all next time.